Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. A.J. Brown snatched it out of the air for the score. Checks wing, well hit ball, and there it goes. Number 300 for Ken Griffey Jr. One of the youngest ever in the major leagues to reach the 300 home run plateau. Bothered by Lou. Iverson. How about that? Steps over to Rob Lou. 7 straight points by Iverson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. Definitely appreciate you guys, man, in the building. We got ourselves an AL East matchup. It's the best rivalry in the history of baseball. The Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees here on the channel. Before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure those post notifications are turned on, make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate that. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Sunday evening. So tonight's pitching matchup is Brian Bello going up against Clark Schmidt of the New York Yankees. Yankees currently in third in the American League East at 38-28 on the season. The Red Sox are 32-33, so they're last in the division. Right now, the Yankees trail the the Yankees trail the Blue Jays. No, not the Blue Jays. Sorry, the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay continues to have the best record in all of baseball at 48-20. So the Rays lead the league in home runs and stolen bases this year. Yeah, no, I never thought the Orioles were going to be this good. I'm happy to see the Orioles playing well, you know, even as a Yankees fan. Even as a Yankees fan, it's good to see the Orioles playing well. I mean, it doesn't bode well if we're not winning, obviously, because now it makes it even more competitive. But that's what I want. You want to earn it. I want to earn these victories.
All kinds of challenges, but it's their pitching that perhaps is giving away the answers too easily. And then there's the Bronx Bungalow.
Shout out to Karam in the building, guys. Hit the like as you guys come in. Shout out to my Yankee fans, man. Yankees Nation. You already know. Let's go Bronx Bombers. Shout out to my man Dennis in the building. What's up? Shout out to the Boston Red Sox, also Red Sox fans.
Never before has the division had all 5 teams finish a year above 500. So good luck trying to get.
This is how deep and this is how tough the AL East is. All right, we got Call Ravage, David Cohn, and Eduardo Perez on the call for ESPN. Louis Sports Network doing the call right here on the channel. Here in Yankee Stadium, where the Yankees are 21-16 at home, they are 17-12 on the road, while the Red Sox are 15-17 on the road, and they are 17-16 at home.
Offseason as depth pieces, but they've actually been pretty good for them.
Giancarlo Stanton, Yankees outfield, Harrison Bader, and Aaron Judge. What could be? Jake Bauers, Billy McKinley right now, and Willie Calhoun. Oh, it's Billy McKinley. I said Brian. My bad. So it's Billy. It showed Brian when I looked at the lineup. That's weird.
We're really worried when he got hit in the post in the pregame.
Well, Bauers was making great catches.
Yeah, heck of a catch right there by Jake Bauers. Willie Calhoun, baby. I was at the Yankee game on Thursday, celebrating my sister's birthday, and Willie Calhoun definitely helped when he got that stolen base reversed when they called him out, and it helped get the Yankees get some runs on the board.
Yeah, Devers is the top, OPS plus of 112, but you can't go to sleep with Yoshida. Yoshida in left field has an OPS plus of 1.
Makasada Yoshida.
Absolutely solid in left field, but most importantly, it's what he has done with the bat. He puts the ball in play.
I saw Devers is only hitting 247 this season. Highest percentage of swings producing hard contact. He's 4th in the majors behind Yandy Diaz, Ronald Acuna Jr., Juan Soto, K. Brian Hayes of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and then Vlad Guerrero, who's 6th with the Blue Jays. He hits 500 when he can hit 95 plus miles an hour, 980 slugging percentage. Man, that's a pretty good, damn good hitter.
We'll see what happens tonight. Sunday Night Baseball presented by
Interesting that we're in a hitter's ballpark, but yet the ball has not really flown out of Yankee Stadium like that this year. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. AL East Rumble, high scores, Tampa Bay 5,000, Baltimore 3950, Yankees 3750, Toronto 3650, Boston 3400. What's this about, though? Not sure what that is, but oh yeah, that's right. All-Star Week, the All-Star games in Seattle this year, 2023. Season of Dreams sweepstakes. Maximize your game with the right mattress. Baseball's been working for Season of Dreams for quite a long time. Air and hotel accommodations for a chance to win 2 tickets to the Home Run Derby and All-Star Game, VIP red carpet show, All-Star red carpet experience. I have never been to Seattle. I would only want to go to Seattle just because I want to see what it's like to be in the Northwest, being in that city. I know it rains a lot over there, but, you know, it would be a nice experience because I had never been to Seattle before. So I really would like to see what it's like to be up there in the Northwest. We also have a little bit of a rivalry with the Mariners. We had 2 really good postseasons against the Mariners in our team history. Obviously, the classic 5-game series in '95, and then we had the 6-game series in the ALCS in 2000. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also did play them in 2001, but we actually handled them quite handily in 2001 compared to 2000. So we played. You know, you can make the case that the Mariners could have went to the World Series in 2000 against us, but luckily we were able to pull through. David Justice hit that huge home run in Game 6. It was a 3-run shot, I think, and we were able to go to the World Series and win our 3rd straight title. You know, solidifying our dynasty, winning 4 titles in 5 years of the 96 to the 2000 team. So that just showed you, the greatness right there. But again, Brian Bello, 3-4 record, 3.97 ERA, a whip of 1.43, 45 innings pitched, 50 hits, more than a hit per inning, 46 strikeouts, 15 walks, 7 home runs allowed. Clark Smith, 2-6 record, 4.96 ERA, whip of 1.46, 61 2/3 innings pitched this year, 71 hits, 66 strikeouts, 19 walks, 10 home runs allowed. Our batting leaders so far for both teams, Devers, 15 home runs, 52 RBIs, 247 average for Rafael Devers. Shout out to Daniel Berry in the building. Guys, hit the like as you guys come in, share the stream. Aaron Judge is hitting 291, 40 RBIs, 19 home runs, but he's out with an injury. Makasada Yoshida, 305 average, doing really well for the Red Sox, 381 on base percentage, so he gets on base. 475 slugging percentage. Judge has got a 4.040 on base and 674 slugging. Those are great numbers right there. And both Judge and Devers lead the team in RBIs. Yeah, the Dodgers did just lose. All right, man, here's your starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox. We have Jared Duran, center fielder for the Boston Red Sox, batting leadoff. We have Alex Verdugo, the right fielder, is batting second. We got Makasada Yoshida batting third. He's got the most – actually, no, Verdugo's got the most hits on the team. Devers, the batting cleanup, he's hitting fourth. We have Justin Turner, the DH, is batting fifth. We got Trenton Casas, the first baseman, batting sixth. We got Kike Enrique Hernandez batting seventh. We got Reese McGuire, the catcher, is batting eighth for the Red Sox. And we got Pablo Reyes is batting ninth. Shout out to New York, baby. New York. Is that clam chowder I just saw? You've given up on the Dodgers already? How? Is it because you know that they're probably not going to win this year again? I don't know, man. The Dodgers, they should have had at least 2 or 3 World Series titles like during this stretch. The fact that they've only got one is bro, I mean, how many divisions championships in a row have they won? And still they've only got one championship. They've been to the World Series 3 times, and they've only got one championship. We lost to the Astros and the Red Sox back-to-back. I mean, they lost to the Astros back-to-back, and then Astros and Red Sox. And then 2020, they got it, but then they haven't been to the World Series after that 2020 title. All right, we are in Yankee Stadium.
And you can see more opposites react in Disney and Pixar's new movie Elemental, only in theaters. That starts Friday. Stick around.
Daniel Berry says they need pitching.
7th-inning stretch available to
Our team needs pitching.
Only. Buster.
My man Buster on me.
Verdugo and Alex, you said before you love playing at Yankee Stadium. You love the by-play between the fans. How come?
Yeah, I think the atmosphere here, and obviously, it's a big rivalry with us.
Yeah, but the rivalry really hasn't been the same since the mid-2000s, man. Like that 2002 to 2004, 5-ish time was really, really intense.
Anytime we face these guys, but,
it's intense at times, but it's not what it used to be, though.
Now we're trying to, take
the characters that were on both teams, like during that time period, was just like it was really fun because they called it a rivalry renewed, especially that 2003.
Yeah, a lot of lefties, and it's highlighted by the guys.
Smash the like, hit the subscribe. About to get started with the pitch. First pitch coming up real.
The good thing is they've got Duvall back healthy. He's not he's not in the lineup today, but he's one guy that needs to be productive and stay in that lineup consistently.
Hopefully Rafael Devers can get going and get hot.
Clark Schmidt, the record doesn't jump off the page at
Doesn't walk a lot of hitters.
In the organization, you've seen him. He's been really good.
24% strikeout rate. MLB average is 22%, so
6.3, and he's whittled
pretty much above average.
That may not jump out at you, but he's certainly been much better lately.
Sweeper, sinker, cutter, curveball, changeup.
Towards a lot of spin. Sweepers, cutters, and curveballs, and then occasional sinker in there as well.
Yep.
Still developing that changeup. I think that could be useful against left-handed batters for him, but he's been much.
Hopefully he can develop a
sharper with his
changeup.
breaking stuff as of late.
All right, that was Statcast powered by Google Cloud.
Well, the fact that he has a cutter and a curve, like that bodes well for me. And I mean, you would love to throw sinkers against. Sinkers are more effective against right-handed hitters.
Runs batted in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready right here in the Bronx. And here's the windup in the first pitch and first swing, and it's going to be a base hit for Jared Duran.
One pitch heading to second and diving in.
And he gets himself a leadoff double.
Duran, who, as I said, speedy, leads off with the double.
Dang, I feel like we kind of fell asleep after he got that hit on the first pitch. Beautiful job taking it the other way. The shift was on too.
That's exactly what he did there.
Gets himself a base hit.
If he does not get out of the box in a hurry, head first dive into second base,
and just like that, the Red Sox have already got a runner in scoring position already, which is not good because then that would be bad if they score first. That was only on the first pitch. Pitch count for the pitcher, and that's going to be a strike. Clock.
286, 5 homers, 24 runs batted in.
806 OPS for Verdugo, 117 OPS plus, 286, 5 home runs, 24 RBIs. MLB average is 100, so he is above average on that. Here's the windup in the pitch, and that is going to be a strike. Shout out to Magic Man. What's going on?
Sweeper at 86 miles an hour.
Smash the like, hit the subscribe, share the stream, ladies and gentlemen. And we got a quick 0-2 count.
Try to pull the off speed. For the most part, it's worked this year.
Here's the 0-2. And it's a slow roller. Chopped over to second. And Gleyber Torres throws it over to Rizzo for first for the force out. So we got a runner on third with one out. And Red Sox can get themselves a base hit or even a sacrifice fly to score first here in the top of the first.
Having a terrific season, 305, 7 homers, 33 runs batted in. Eduardo at the top talked about his hard hit rate.
Oh, he's been absolutely great for the Red Sox. 856 OPS, 131 OPS plus, which is really, really, really good. He's got 7 home runs and 33 RBIs. And the pitch, and first pitch, and it's going to caught by the shortstop on a little flare pop-up inside. And now it's 2 away. So they don't have to worry about really anything right there. So that helps.
Hard end. Sliders down and in. He can hit the fastball middle away really well. They jam him right there.
The infield was playing in. That was the key. If the infield plays back, it takes one little bounce. The runner scores and they'd be up 1-0. Even if they do get a force out. Boston only has 1 run in the first inning over the last 21 games, so they have a tough time really scoring first recently. And the pitch. Pitch to Devers is a strike.
I see a lot of breaking stuff from Clark Schmidt tonight, not only because he does it well, but also, as Eduardo mentioned, the Red Sox top
799 OPS, 112 OPS plus, 247 average, 15 homers, 52 RBIs.
15 homers, 52
and the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Shout out to Renzo C. Wow, Rockies just walked off my Padres after the weather delay. Are you serious? Damn. Shout out to Renzo C. in the building. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be fouled off.
There have been 8 strikes.
Like I said, guys, hit the like, share the stream. Yankees Red Sox here on Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. Smash the like, hit that subscribe.
Most homers by a Red Sox player
in the first 90 games against the Yankees. So Devers has got the second most. Mo Vaughn had 24. Ted Williams, the Hall of Famer, the all-time greatest. 20. Denver's got 9. This is Denver's 90th game against the Yankees.
Against New York before turning.
You know, I'm pretty sure he'll break a record at some point.
Red Sox before.
And the pitch. Devers swinging on this, and he strikes out. And a leadoff double is not able to be converted as Devers strikes out. And the Red Sox only get one hit. So, whatchamacallit? So Jared ends up staying on base, and that's pretty much it. Aaron Judge is not playing yet. So, headed to the bottom of the first, it is scoreless, and the Yankees are coming up to bat. Coming up next. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we are on this commercial break right now, it is scoreless. We are just underway here in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium. Right now, it is currently 75 degrees. The crazy part about the weather today is that when I went outside and I had to put some things in the car and stuff, it was 80 degrees. But the crazy part is it was, it was a little bit breezy. Like, it was warm. Like, you could tell it was warm, but at the same time, it was a little bit breezy. So it wasn't hot. Like, there was really no humidity. So it wasn't really crazy like that. So, yeah, but I think the weather is still pretty good for obviously a June matchup between the rivalry right now between the Yankees and the Red Sox. So we're going to smash that like, hit the subscribe if you have not. Shout out to Yankees Nation, man. Bronx Bombers, let's go. Yankees, Yankee fans, where y'all at, man? And also, shout out to the Boston Red Sox fans. Again, it's a rivalry thing. I can't stand the Red Sox in terms of like a rivalry, but it's nothing personal. It shows you what a great team the Red Sox are, which is why I have a lot of respect for them.
Back on Sunday Night Baseball, David Cohn, Eduardo.
I have a lot of respect for the Red Sox. As long as you don't take it personal, I got a lot of respect for it. All right, man, here is the New York Yankees starting lineup here in the bottom of the first. Willie Calhoun is batting leadoff. Gleyber Torres batting second. Anthony Rizzo batting third. We got Josh Donaldson batting fourth, who just came back. We got Jake Bowers batting fifth, DJ LeMahieu batting sixth, Billy McKinley batting seventh, Jose Trevino is batting eighth, and Oswaldo Cabrera is ninth.
Just giving him a day off, but in talking with Aaron.
Louis, who do you think was the greatest athlete of this generation? That's really hard.
Every guy's available tonight.
That's really, really, really hard.
Brian Bayo is on the mound for Boston.
Brian Bayo, 3.97 ERA, 23K rate. Here's the pitch over to Willie Calhoun, and that is going to be a ball away.
Yeah, good movement on his two-seam fastball, more of a sinker, lower spinning, but his changeup is the pitch that really sets him.
Who do you think is the greatest? Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball outside. It's going to be 2-0 on a slider.
Devers at third, Pablo Reyes the shortstop, Kike Hernandez moves over to second base, and Tristan Casas is at first. Yoshida, Jaron Duran, Verdugo,
and the pitch by Valo, and that's going to be fouled away, strike two.
You had the silver lining, you had Rodon on the mound, but Willie Calhoun was out there.
Oh, Willie Calhoun got hit earlier?
Drilled by a pitch pregame.
Oh, man.
Right on the arm there, and he never came
like on the lower part. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low, and the count is 3-0 on the slider. I wonder how many people are out there today. I feel like it's not a sellout crowd, especially not today.
He's had a history, Eduardo.
Yeah, he's had a history in 2020.
And the pitch. And Calhoun slices it over to left field, but it's going to be foul. Right near one of the ball gloves right there. Magic Man says, I changed my pick for now because Messi went to Miami, and he said if I had to go with anybody, I would be Messi. Okay.
Around the bicep area of the left arm, he felt a stinger.
I know a lot of Messi fans. And the 3-2. And grounder over to second base. Kike fields it, throws it over to first. And Willie Calhoun is out. One away. Damn, the fact that he's wearing Robinson Cano's former number. That's why I'm so mad at Cano. Could have been the first Dominican Hall of Famer for the New York Yankees, man, in baseball history. And like the fact that a Dominican did this for this franchise, and nope. Okay, against right-handed hitters, Velo throws 46% of the sinkers, 19 against the lefties, 27% sliders, 16 against the lefties. Throws the fastball more to the lefties and throws the changeup more to the lefties.
Changeup is responsible for 40% of his strikeouts.
Of course, the ticket prices are going to go up. That's how big Messi is. And Gleyber Torres swings at the first pitch and hits it deep to right center field and at the track, but it is going to be caught.
Makes the play and a quick out of Gleyber Torres.
So Jared makes the play for the second out of the inning. Jared Durant makes the play, and he's out.
A little bit out towards right center field. He's in closed stadiums like that. The wind will swirl. If the flags are blowing towards left, that means it's more towards
Smash the like, hit the subscribe.
on the play area.
Really nice swing. Hit.
Drift and drift.
First pitch to Rizzo in there for a strike.
All right, Rizzo gets a strike.
Around 95, 96 miles an hour. And Rizzo is 1 for his last 27. He went 0 for 4 Friday. And
Here's Anthony Rizzo, 0-1. And the ball is going to be flared, jammed in on the hand, and it's caught by Rafael Devers. No, that's not. By Pablo Reyes.
Retires the side.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, Brian Bello pretty much gets rid of the 1-2-3 hitters right here in the first inning for the Yankees. So it's 1-2-3 clear. At the end of 1, it is scoreless, and the Yankees don't get a hit, and the Boston Red Sox are going to bat here in the top of the second inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is New York Yankees baseball. Yankees and Red Sox Sunday Night Baseball here on the Louis Sports Network. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Hopefully we get ourselves a pretty good crowd in here. Let me know who you're cheering for. Are you cheering for the Red Sox? Are you cheering for the Yankees? If you're a Yankees fan or Red Sox fan, let me know in the comment section. Definitely will give you a shout out. Obviously, I want my Yankees to win because we got to keep pace for the Rays. Right now, they are the best team in baseball right now. I don't think they have the best differential in baseball. If they do, it's either they do. No, they have the second best because I know the Rangers have the best differential in all of baseball right now. They said we talked about on the low. All right, man. Let's hopefully we can get some more people in here. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, ladies and gents. Let's look at some out-of-town scores. The Diamondbacks, who have actually played well this year, they have defeated the Tigers 7-5. Houston loses to Cleveland 5-0. Baltimore beat Kansas City today 11-3. So I think they got their 41st win of the season. Phillies beat the Dodgers by the score of 7-3. The Nationals beat the Braves 6-2. Who won between the Mets and the Padres? Let me just check. Let's just check real quick, and let's look at the scores right here on my phone so that I don't get away because I'm trying to make sure that this doesn't freeze. Let's look at the scores. The Pirates beat the Mets 2-1. Blue Jays win 7-6. The Rays beat the Rangers, the two best teams in run differential, 7-3. Marlins win 6-5 over the White Sox. Athletics win 8-6 over the Brewers. Cardinals lose 4-3 at home to the Reds. Padres lose after the rain delay 5-4 to the Rockies. Giants smack the Cubs 13-3. And the Angels beat the Mariners 9-4.
His wife Megan and their 4 children, Michaela, Carson, Camden, and Madden. He loved sports and baseball in particular. Pitched for Ohio State in the early 2000s. He won 2 sports.
All right, here's the first pitch by Clark Smith. It's a ball.
Basketball.
The hitter is Justin Turner, batting 5th for the Red Sox. Top of the second inning right now. Scoreless here in the Bronx. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. And it looks like it might be playable in foul territory. Rizzo's giving it a look, but it's going to be out of play.
Good friend, and felt like a father and older brother figure. Scott Johnson, who directs in Omaha forever, brought him there when he was like 15 or 16 years old, and he became such a...
Magic Man says, I went to Disney World one time, and I saw LeBron's jersey, Michael Jordan jerseys, Tom Brady jerseys, and Messi's, but out of all those, I saw the jersey by most by far. Shout out to Brandon Schultz in the building. We're in Florida. I'm relieving on Friday. Thank you for our out-of-town scoreboard. No doubt. Appreciate that. Anything for you guys, man. That's why I do it. Pitch number 13 on the 2-1, and it's going to be fouled away, so it counts even to 2-2.
So it's 2-2. Say this about the pace of the Clark Schmidt. Is that something they're working on? Because he is getting it and going. And that's regardless of...
If you have not hit the like button yet, folks, make sure to hit that like button.
Way up too.
Oh, no. Turner holds up. That's outside.
Sometimes a simple theme like that can work. Just
so the count is going to go full at 3-2.
Get count leverage, as they say. He's doing it a little under 65% of the time. That's a recipe for success. Just how you start sometimes.
Here's the 3-2, and it's going to be fouled away. Count is still full at 3-2.
Casas, Kike Hernandez due up for the Red Sox. Boston begins the night 32-33. Tampa Bay 48-20.
Boston is one game within 500.
Off the charts. Baltimore began the day at 40-24.
Here's the 3-2. And it's going to be fouled off. Still 3-2.
Bat being put together by Justin Turner.
Clark Schmidt has 16 pitches.
Not had a problem scoring runs. Their 320 runs are sixth in Major League Baseball. They lead the majors in doubles.
I'm pretty sure it's been the pitching.
Middle of the pack when it comes to homers.
Oh. And the 3-2.
Turner
hits it over to right field, going back, looking up, and it is gone. And just like that, Justin Turner hits an opposite field solo home run, and the Red Sox strike first. They lead 1-0. Well,
so Alex Cora puts in a predominantly left-handed lineup.
I totally forgot.
A couple righties. We saw Kike Hernandez on deck studying.
Just like that, there we go. Red Sox strike first.
Turner takes it the other way, doesn't try to pull it. Two-seamer that just backed in too much of the plate.
Way too much.
Such a veteran hitter, allows it to get deep.
I mean, Justin Turner's always been a good hitter.
And it goes out of the yard.
Can you know, he's got some decent power, decent pop. Always hits for average.
The only ballpark that shot from Justin Turner results in.
It reminds you of 2014.
They'll take it, and it's 1-0 Boston.
So that would mean the Heat and the Spurs.
One of those Red Sox hitters that never gets off the fastball.
Was the finals that
3-2
long?
count, ready for it.
In 2014? I don't think so.
They have 2 or 3 foul balls.
All right, man. So the Red Sox strike first. They lead 1-0.
Costas looks at one from Schmidt down and in, ball 1.
Smash the like, hit that subscribe. It is ball 1.
A little uncharacteristic first inning for Boston. They generally don't swing at first pitches or lower marks in baseball.
Here's the pitch. That's going to be a strike.
Up at 1-1.
Count is even. 1-1. Oh, this is Trenton Casas. Here's the pitch. And that one's hit the center field, but it's still going to be playable. McKinney goes back, and he makes the play.
Watch the balance here.
High leg kick. Places.
Once that foot comes down, just stay still. And you look at the data on the right, 373 feet of distance.
But even with that, there really hasn't been a lot of home runs hit here in Yankee Stadium.
Velo not even close to 196.9.
Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strike.
Kike Hernandez, second
Kike.
baseman. Red Sox should be getting Trevor Story back, and when they do, he is going to be their shortstop, and Kike will be playing second, and the outfield as well.
All right, it's fouled off. 85-mile-an-hour sinker, quick 0-2 count.
Red Sox defense has not been good at all. You know, they try to put a positive, optimistic spin on having Kike.
Mr. Alex Cora.
Shortstop. Xander Bogaerts, of course, went to San Diego. But he has struggled. But he is a much better, at least by outs above average, outfielder than he is infielder.
Quick 0-2 count, 22 pitches thrown. Here's the windup of the pitch, and that's a ball.
Hopefully Trevor Story for their sake.
Not as boring, but when the Nuggets are blowing the Heat out just like the Spurs did in 2014, I mean, they haven't really
He got a great first step when he was in the outfield, center field, a +15.
Here's the 1-2. I could kind of see what you're saying in a sense.
Hit 226, 6 homers, 27 runs batted in.
2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. Once again, a sweeper. Down and away. Well, just down, and the count is full of 3-2.
Another troubling trend for Kike. His hard hit rate has dramatically dropped from 2021 when it was 68% to 23% last year. And this
Here's the pitch. And it's going to be fouled away. Still 3-2. Full count. He has 19. He has 19 home runs. And the pitch. And that's fouled off.
Tell you what, it just got away with one right there. Middle.
There's Aaron Judge.
That wants to watch the Yankee game, want to watch that guy, Aaron Judge. Talked with Aaron Boone today, of course, hurt his foot, that toe slamming into the wall, Dodger Stadium.
And the 3-2 still fouled away. Went with the sweeper at 85 miles an hour and still 3-2.
Whether it's 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, I think there's no telling. I think Aaron Judge, in his unique style of hitting, really uses his back leg, his back hip. He really drives off of that toe, his right toe. He's going to have to really test that. Tremendous exit velocity, tremendous power.
And the pitch. And still fouled away.
It all starts from the ground up, as Eduardo knows.
What I noticed from this inning is that Justin Turner and now Hernandez are really making him work now in this inning.
Carl, what size are you?
7.
So, how big is your toe compared to that 17 right there? Toe hits the bottom of it. See, that's concrete down there. That's a big toe, my friends.
And the pitch. Still fouled off.
Yeah, again, nothing broken.
That's a big man.
That's a huge guy. Nothing broken. But Aaron Boone said,
That was one heck of a play by Aaron Judge, though, in L.A. against the Dodgers.
He did say it is improving.
Hopefully we could get Judge soon. Need his power. 3-2. Hernandez is going to pop it up. And Jake Bauers makes the play. Second out of the inning.
Guys, he was up on the broadcast.
That'll bring us Pablo Reyes, the number 9 hitter for the Red Sox.
Scoreboard stuff
2 away.
earlier today, and he also stopped by to check on John Sterling. The Yankees announcer got hit by a foul ball at the end of yesterday's game. But he's moving around without a walking boot. It's just one of those touchy things they're going to have to wait on.
And the pitch. Strike. How many pitches is Smith thrown? He's at 32 pitches now.
One of those injuries that you got to let fully heal because he'll exacerbate it once he starts hitting and rolling on that back foot.
And the pitch.
Strike to Reese McGuire, the catcher tonight.
Daniel says, yo, Magic, yo, Brandon. All right. And we got a quick 0-2 count by Clark Schmidt. McGuire hitting 264. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be 1-2 on the changeup. I'm sorry, on the curveball, because he doesn't really throw the changeup. He's still working on the changeup, so that is going to still be 1-2. Reese McGuire, 699 OPS, 89 OPS plus, so that's under MLB average. 284, no home runs, 10 RBIs, and he is the catcher of the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, the numbers don't lie.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. McGuire is down on strikes, and that'll end the inning. But the Red Sox get 1 run on 1 hit, and the big blow, it is a solo home run to the opposite field. To right center by Justin Turner to give the Red Sox a 1-0 lead over the Yankees, as the Yankees now will come and they will come at bat. Let's see if I go. Yeah, this is what I need. Let's see if I go here, because now one of my streams doesn't want to work now. We're going to select the game. We are going to go here. All right. As you guys can hear the motorcycle in the background. Shout out to Yankees Nation and shout out to Red Sox Nation here on the channel. All right, man. So we got one person viewing as of right now. Let me see. Let's see. Magic Man says, will the Heat get a close game on the road and the Spurs blew the Heat out the rest of the games, as he mentioned? He also says, not as boring, but when the Nuggets are blowing the Heat out, just like the Spurs did in 2014. And he says with their passing and ball movement and their ability to score. That was probably the greatest set of ball movement that I had ever seen from a basketball team, that 2014 team. Like, they weren't filled with star power, and you had Ginobili and Tim Duncan already, at an advanced age. Ginobili was 36. Duncan was 37. I know people were trying to make an excuse to saying like, oh, you know, Ron had played against, he had just made All-NBA.
We're going to doubleheader on Wednesday, in spite of the fact you're looking at triplets up there. Those are 3 triplets, brothers.
All right, so we got a doubleheader in baseball on Wednesday on
Mets,
ESPN.
7 Eastern time on Wednesday, and then the White Sox and Dodgers, little doubleheader. We've done triple headers, only a doubleheader.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bottom of the second. Red Sox lead 1-0. Here is Bello and the pitch, and that's going to be upstairs, and the count is now 1-1. Who is the hitter? Josh Donaldson, who just came back from injury recently, DH for the Yankees.
Losing again today, 2-1.
And the pitch, and that's going to be a ball.
Looks like Verlander.
All right, so the count now goes to 2-1.
Gary Cole, who's been outstanding as Bayo works on his pitch count.
What do they call those? Are those like the mics?
70 pounds on the Dominican Republic.
Oh, he's Dominican. Okay. And the pitch, and that's going to be off the plate.
Still fully rounding out his repertoire. You see that last pitch, that slider down and away.
Here's a 3-1. Swing and a miss. One with the changeup, strike 2.
That's his best. That changeup right there.
Every time you see a young pitcher be able to throw a 3-1
But it's interesting that he threw that changeup because he usually throws a changeup to left-handed hitters. And the pitch. And that's ball 4. So Donaldson will take his base. And we got ourselves a leadoff walk. We're going to run her on first.
Games, 36 strikeouts, only 7 walks. They've issued 2 or fewer walks each of their last 5 games. After going up 1-0, the leadoff man is aboard in Donaldson. Here's Jake Bowers, the left fielder.
All right, here's Jake Bowers. Takes a strike.
For years, the Yankees have sort of
left fielder for the
right-handed
Yankees,
dominant.
826 OPS, 231 average, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, OPS plus of 126, which is above league average. Runner on first, here's the 0-1. And upstairs, ball 1. 96 mile an hour, 4-seam fastball. Count is even 1-1.
27-year-old Bowers, 231. His 2 homers against the Dodgers came on third.
Here's the 1-1. And fouled off. And the count is now 1-2.
Just shy of 50%.
All right, so we quickly got a 1-2 count.
He is coming in. Boy, you're right. In the wintertime, they were signing everybody for depth. And just look, here we are, June 11, June 12, and how important that depth has turned out to be for him.
1-2 count, runner on first. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a ball, so the count is even at 2-2.
Can't induce the ground ball. Infield ready for that double play just in case. But the right guy to play.
All right, so remember, ladies and gentlemen, when it's a pitcher's count, they're usually ahead 0-2 or 1-2. A hitter's count, they're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Here's the pitch, fouled off. A full count is when you have 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Reyes and Devers, there's one about 75, 80 feet. Probably 30 feet to Devers' right. And between Casas and
so right now, the entire left side by third base is open. The shift is really more so to the shortstop side and up the middle. So if he can squeeze a ball up the middle, actually, yeah, if he goes the other way, he can punt. 2-2. Strike 3.
At the letters, according to home plate umpire.
And Jake Bowers is down looking, so that's the first out of the inning, 1 away.
Front door with the 2-seamer. He runs right back to the top left of the corner. You can see the movement on that 2-seamer. Spilling over, as the great Ken Singleton used to call it, his spillover pitch.
I love the way McGuire framed that one, too. Nice job putting out there extended.
So Bello gets a huge job with the strikeout. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a ball to DJ LeMahieu. So ball 1.
It's found that the machine hasn't been functioning as efficiently as it has in years past, at least so far this season.
Oh, shout out to Ryan. What's up? Guys, hit the like. And Ryan says salute. Appreciate it. Salute. And happy birthday to Peter Dinkler. Shout out to him.
He has ever seen this year. 1-0 on the way to LeMahieu.
Here is the 1-0.
That's in there.
And that is going to be a strike. Here's the 1-1. And swinging a miss. Fouled off, strike 2.
There's certain guys we don't generally worry about.
It's a shame, though, man, because DJ LeMahieu, you could kind of see he's kind of like on the decline, man, because he was one of the best hitters in the game at one point.
He's going to go on a tear. He's always the same. There's a little bit bigger puzzle with LeMahieu in their minds.
And one of the biggest puzzles is swing and miss.
Yeah, because he's been striking out a lot more.
Got a lot of strikeouts. It's at an alarming rate right now. For
Look,
the numbers.
he's worse than average this year. On base is worse, and he's striking out more than anybody in terms of his average. 27% of the time striking out, that's pretty bad. Here's the pitch, and LeMahieu fouls it off.
You saw those 3 numbers
by the
top
third base
there
side.
in the left-hand corner.
Still one
The one at the bottom is
Ryan says, Louis, who would you pick in their prime?
That'll
Dirk
fix everything else.
against
And
Jokic?
Tony, you've seen DJ at his best when he was here coming in from Colorado. This guy could make contact on pitches up.
That's a good question.
Way in, and he was hand to knack of keeping it fair and barreling.
I'm going with Jokic with the ability.
Fastballs the other way and pull the breaking stuff.
It's tough because Dirk, here's the pitch. LeMahieu hits it over the right field, and he backpedals and he makes the play. So Verdugo takes one away, so that'll be second out, 2 away. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, Dirk was
LSU Tiger retired.
Dirk was clutch in 2011, but that was the best run he ever had. Jokic is still playing right now. That's a tough question to say. Dirk has had big scoring games in the playoffs. But I'm going to go with Jokic just because how he makes others around him better, and it's like he could get his numbers organically without even really having to force anything. Dirk was a pretty good rebounder in his postseason career. Here is Jose Trevino is on deck.
5-2 in the Super Regional. And Jose Trevino's alma mater, Oral Roberts, playing against Oregon. The winner of that game goes
Here is
to
Billy
College World
McKinley.
Series, and Oral Roberts
And the pitch, swing and a miss.
Make Trevino incredibly happy. We will talk
And
with
the
him
count is quickly to 0-2.
He is all over it. He even knows the opponents in the batting order, and he's got scout reports on who Oral Roberts is playing right now.
And he's got a great college baseball story, which he'll share with us. As McKinney behind 0-2.
Here's the 0-2, and it's going to be high and away, ball 1.
That time of year for college baseball fans, Omaha awaits Friday. We begin our coverage with the 8 teams that will end up in Omaha.
Billy McKinley in 4 games, 4 for 13, a double, triple, and a home run. And the pitch. And it's fouled off.
Fastball off.
Fastball is off.
You know Pedro Martinez really well. At his height, it was fastball, it was a changeup, it was anything and everything with incredible pinpoint control. While he works with Bayo, is there anything about Bayo that would have you thinking, not necessarily Pedro, but the arsenal that he has, the abilities that he may show one day?
Yeah, the
Here's the 1-2 run on first.
This one is pulled to right.
And pulled to right, and it's going to dunk it for a base hit. And Donaldson is going to go to third, and it's a ground ball double. So the Yankees are on second and third with 2 outs.
With 2 down for the Yankees.
So that's going to bring up Jose Trevino. So big opportunity right here to get at least one and tie the game. If not, give the Yankees a lead and just have that coming up. Kept his hands in even though it was jammed inside and was able to keep that ball fair. So Verdugo had no chance once it took that odd hop into the stands by right field, just inside right field. And he gets himself a double.
Opportunity for Jose Trevino.
Here's a pitch by Bello. And that's a strike right down the middle. 95-mile-an-hour fastball for strike 1.
3 homers, 11 runs batted in.
Trevino, 568 OPS, 58 OPS plus, 212, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Trevino fouls it off quickly. It is 0-2. And anytime a hitter gets into an 0-2 count, the pitcher can expand the zone.
Martinez, Carl, is that it took him a while to develop a breaking ball as well. He always had a really good fastball that had rising action and a good changeup. Same kind of with Bello.
And the pitch. Ball.
Still
1
kind
and
of get
2.
a feel for that third pitch, that breaking ball. And that's the same way Pedro Martinez was. And then when he found it, that's when he went on that incredible run where he had 3 well above average pitches.
All right, here's Bello with the 1-2. Up the middle. Oh, and it skips. 1 run scores. 2 run score. And the Yankees take a 2-1 lead with a 2-run single, and the Yankees up 2-1 on the Red Sox.
He's got a big smile, just as big as the bases as well. So those pearly whites coming out. Watch this routine ground ball. You see
Ren with the fastball.
right there.
Right up the middle. Routine ground ball.
You're all smiles. You know that's 2 runs driven in. You're living right, friend. You're living right.
Is that an error? Here's the pitch. All right, Oswaldo Cabrera, the number 9 hitter, swings and misses for strike 1. Yankees take a 2-1 lead.
Wait for that pearl to land in his glove and doink off the bag.
And the pitch. And swings it sky high, shallow center. Durant comes in and makes the play for the final out of the inning.
Sometimes better lucky than good.
But the Yankees get 2 runs. Excuse me, they get 2 runs on 1 hit. Actually, no, 2 runs on 2 hits. Jose Trevino is going to be mic'd up behind the plate for the 3rd inning, and Jose Trevino drives in 2 and gives the Yankees a 2-1 lead. As we got Pablo Reyes, we got Jared Duran, and then we have Alex Verdugo, 9-1-2 coming up for the Red Sox. Jokic is Dirk, low key. I say Dirk because he's a little bit more crafty scoring wise, plus a monster mid-range game with that one-legged fadeaway, which was unguardable, while making others better. I would say Jokic. I would give them both about even at the 3-point line because their ability to shoot from 3-point range, and both of them have that high arc and release where both when they shoot they have that rainbow arc that it could go above the shot clock. I remember when Dirk hit that 3, I think in the finals against the Heat in 2011, and he hit a huge high arcing 3 that like the ball was literally at the same height as the shot clock before the ball actually went down, and was able to it was pretty much able to just swish, and it was one hell of a shot, and you got to just tip your hat and give Dirk a lot of credit for it. That's how good that shot was. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're just tuning in and just watching right now, with the way that this happened, Red Sox came in, and in the 2nd inning, Justin Turner hit an opposite field home run to give the Red Sox a 1-0 lead in the 2nd. And then here in the bottom of the 2nd, the Yankees came back and Trevino scores 2 with 2 men on base with runners in scoring position to give the Yankees a 2-1 lead.
New York, Clark Schmidt and Trevino throw their last warm-up pitch. Stream every
So Trevino's going to be mic'd up here in the 3rd inning.
At a new low price starting at $104.99. Blackout other restrictions will apply. Visit MLB.tv for details. We are working on the equipment with Jose Trevino, and given the fact that he's a catcher, we're not going to be able to let me fix it during the half inning. We hope to bring him live to everybody in the 4th inning. Pablo Reyes will lead off for the Red Sox, and Schmidt's first pitch in there for a strike. Well, let's get inside the mind of a pitcher, Cody, because you did it, won 5 rings. When you pitch with the lead,
Here's the 0-1.
He's put pitching here, and he gets ahead of 0-2. What's the different, or is there any different mindset?
It's still early in the game, so he's still settling into his groove. But yes, there really is something to be said for what you call that old school shutdown inning. You just got a gift, you got to lead.
All right, Clark Schmidt quickly with an 0-2 count.
Second base back. You can get your team in the dugout in a hurry.
Here's the windup in the pitch, and that's going to be strike 3 right there with a sweeper right at the knees for strike 3 at 87 miles an hour as Pablo Reyes is out on strikes. 1 away.
There's no doubt about it. He just carves up the outside corner, and Jose Trevino does such a great job of framing, one of the best in the game.
Here comes Duran, who had a hustle double his first time up.
Here's the pitch.
And
And Duran swings it, and he is 2 for 2. And both of them on the first pitch. So he gets himself a base hit. So he's got a double, and he's got a single.
2 for 2 right there. Going in early, attacking.
Clark Smith, 2023. Opponent's OPS through the order.
That's the difference between being a starting pitcher or a reliever.
That's pretty bad.
He's been much better as of late.
Yeah, but the season mirrors his career. It's gotten progressively worse the second and third time through.
And pitch is going to be a ball.
Ball one. Interesting when you look at these two guys. You know, they're not the aces of the staff, but the stuff that we're seeing tonight has
Alex Verdugo 0 for 1.
really good for both for a long time.
Absolutely. Leo's changeup.
We got a runner on first for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be popped. Pops it out. And it's out of play into the seats by the third base side. 1-1.
95 percentile.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would also like to donate to the channel, definitely the links are all in the description in the chat and also in the description box here on the channel. Again, not an obligation, but if you choose to donate, definitely would appreciate that.
See that the first 7 starts.
Definitely give you a shout out.
Trouble keeping the ball in the ballpark. The last 5, pretty good at that.
Clark Smith against left-handed batters. First 7 starts are hitting 400, 220 in the last 5. Done a better job of keeping the ball in the ballpark.
Doubt that Duran would go anywhere, especially with Trevino's arm behind the plate. And that first and second base area wide open for Verdugo.
And the pitch, Duran goes, and it hits him. Dang. Unfortunately, Duran is out.
As a result of getting hit, Duran is out. Verdugo ends up at first base.
Dang, you talk about a bad
Yeah,
break.
that's the problem right there when you take off and you don't know without the score if this was more of a hit and run or not.
That was going to be a hit and run, I believe.
Routine ground ball. Second, it goes down as a hit.
Dang, it hit him right on the cleat. Here is Yoshida at the plate.
What's the chances?
Foul the wave, strike 1. Runner on first. Ryan says, so who would you validate more to be on the best playoff finals run, 2021 Giannis or 2011 Dirk? I'm still going with 2011 Dirk because that run was pretty incredible. Not to say Giannis wasn't impressive. Yoshida hits it, and it is caught by Willie Calhoun, and that's going to end the inning. So back to the top of the lineup. So back to the top of the lineup we go. Headed to the bottom of the third. It is 2-1 Red Sox with 1 runner left on first. No runs, 2 hits. Unfortunately, Fortunately, Duran got hit in the foot when it looks like it was supposed to be a hit and run by Boston, and an out was made. So, and then that just happened. So that's just a bad break for Boston. If you're a Yankee fan, you feel relieved. I mean, I was relieved because that would have been trouble for us, you know. But that's a bad break for Boston because they probably could have put some pressure on the Yankees to maybe possibly score some runs, but it did not happen. And we go unscathed into the bottom of the third. And we are at the top of the lineup. So we have 1, 2, 3 hitters coming up. We got Willie Calhoun, we got Gleyber Torres, and we got Anthony Rizzo coming up for the Yankees right here in the bottom half of the third. Once again, if you have not hit the like button, make sure to hit the like button right here for the channel. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're also new to the channel. Definitely appreciate you taking the time to be part of this stream. Ryan says, Louis, have you seen Good Will Hunting, the movie? I've heard, yeah, it's an all-time classic movie, by the way. There's a scene where Robin Williams describes how he met his late wife. He was talking about a playoff baseball MLB game. I've always wondered if it was real. Ladies and gentlemen, there is John Sterling. Oh, he has a Band-Aid on his head because he got hit with the baseball.
Let's go back to
just right above the left eye. Do we have?
Now the 3-2 swung on, a pop foul back here.
Oh, man.
It really hit me. I didn't know it was coming back that far. So once again, it'll be a 3-2.
Amazing.
How many Band-Aids does he have? Is that one or is that two? Looks like it's just one.
Here, you look up and you can lose the baseball because there's a big overhang. And it's quite clear he was.
He must have had a cut. He must have had a cut above his eyebrow.
And thankfully, the glasses didn't break, and Sterling.
I'm amazed that the glasses didn't break.
To his eyebrow, and literally that's how it sounded. He carried on after.
And the pitch to Calhoun is a strike.
Expressing pain like the owl and the shock of it all. We've seen fastball. We've seen balls come up here. They come quickly. It's a gamer.
Here's the 0-1. Strike on the outside corner. Strike two.
Still got his famous call in at the end, right?
That didn't change.
Ryan says, "What's the worst MLB injury you have seen, if you can remember?" And Reyes, Fields, and Willie Calhoun is out. It was a pitcher from the Giants. I remember that he threw a pitch and his whole arm went out. Like he injured he threw a pitch and he blew his whole arm out. He ended up injuring his elbow. His elbow just popped out of his arm socket. Popped out of his arm. He just threw the ball and just collapsed. That was really bad. That's the worst I've seen. Here's Gleyber Torres and the pitch. There was also another incident where I forgot. It was a New York Mets player got hit in the face with a baseball and was out for months. And Gleyber Torres, here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. And it's a 1-2 count. But I remember that one. It was the Braves and the Mets. And that was tough to watch because he was bleeding profusely. Puffy eyes, broken nose, was out for months. Gleyber swings and misses, strikes out. That's two away, strikes out on the changeup. And what I noticed is that Bejo is throwing more changeups to the right-handed hitters in this game, when he usually throws the changeup to left-handers. But he's got himself 2 outs with the pitch. That's a really nice changeup. 2 away. Here's Anthony Rizzo in the pitch. That's a ball.
Makes it really scary as well is he can throw it in the count. We saw it already 3-1. He's not afraid to throw it back to back. I remember the first time I faced Pedro was in Montreal. And
he can. And the 1-0. That is a ball.
I was still ahead of the count and I knew I was in trouble.
Did the trouble lessen to 3-0?
Anthony Rizzo, 792. Here's the 2-0. And Rizzo swings over to second baseman to Hernandez, throws it over to first.
77 miles an hour off the bat, and the changeup of Bayo.
And that is gone.
A 10-pitch inning.
10-pitch inning, 1-2-3 inning. Headed to the top of the 4th through 3. The score is Yankees 2, Red Sox 1. All right, this is presented to you by Casamigos Tequila. If you are not a fan of Casamigos Tequila, then I would not recommend it to you. But if you are a fan, then you guys already know how Casamigos Tequila is when it comes to drinks. Like I said before, pretty cool. Ryan says, I saw where a player hit a home run and the whole team waiting on him at home plate, and the guy ran towards the team and jumped in and ended up injured. I think I know what play you're talking about, because when he actually jumped up and came down, he ended up, I think he tore his ACL when that happened. And then I also remember there was a play, I think in baseball, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember which year was it, but when it was a player who ended up hitting a solo home run. I think it was a walk-off. I think it was during the postseason. I think it was on the Kansas City Royals. I don't remember who the player was. And I remember that when he came in, he broke his nose, I think, when he got hit in the face while they were trying to celebrate. And he was literally trying to get everybody to stop to just make sure that he was okay because he got hit in his nose while they were celebrating. And the crazy part was he just kept on celebrating as if nothing happened. Pretty crazy. Karam says ESPN camera angles are just an embarrassment. It's only them. You know what? I thought the camera angles were better back then than they are now. Is it just me? I thought that the camera angles back then were better than they are now. All right, Jose Trevino, 6th round pick in 2014 from the Rangers out of Oral Roberts. 2022 first career All-Star appearance, and he got a Gold Glove and a Platinum Glove. Platinum Glove.
Devers steps in.
What's a Platinum Glove? Here's Devers swinging a miss, strike one by Clark Schmidt.
That's right. He's all into Oral Roberts. And you weren't always a catcher there either, were you?
Yankees lead 2-1. Here's Clark Smith, and it's fouled off. Strike two. Wow. Imagine if that ball was fair. That would have been bad.
I wish I would have done it earlier. I love this position.
But what did you play?
Third base and shortstop. Surprisingly, I know a lot of people at home don't think I played shortstop, but I did a little bit.
All right, so pitch calm on the right leg there. You can see he covers it with the glove, and he gives the signal to Schmidt. They're ahead of Devers 0-2.
Here's the 0-2 count to Devers, and the ball is going to be low, so it's counted as 1-2.
Yeah, Jose, it looks like that Clark Schmidt has a good trust value with you. I haven't seen him shake you off once, and it seems like he's following your lead.
Yeah, for the most part, he is.
I wonder where Jose is from. Here's the 1-2, and that's a ball. Frame pitch.
Good frame.
Nice try there.
2-2.
And he was right.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled off by Devers, still even.
You said uh-oh before he made contact.
Good hitter.
How quickly out of the pitcher's hand can you tell this is not where we want it to be?
Pretty quick.
2-2 to Devers.
Here's the 2-2.
Atta boy. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. As Devers is out on strikes, one away.
Outside of that box.
Yes. Yeah, good two-seamer. Good action on that pitch.
Guys, if you ever hit the like button, make sure to hit the like button.
Your call, right? You taking credit for that? That's your call, right?
You didn't shake me, right?
Here's the home run hitter, Justin Turner to right field.
So Justin Turner, last time up, hit a home run.
Thanks to Trevino.
And the pitch.
Yankees.
Strike.
You're watching that ball off your back, go up the middle. Did you think for a second maybe it might hit that bag?
It's a big bag.
Here's the 0-1.
Oh, no.
Swing and a miss. Or was that fouled away? Looks like it's fouled away. Strike two.
No, all right.
Strike. Anytime. Anytime something like that, he's a good hitter. Anytime we get a strike on him, you know what I mean?
Turn the ball into a strike.
I'll stop for you. Tell the boys what you're doing. I said.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
Yeah, we won't ask you to speak. Justin did wear the microphone for us earlier this season. He knows.
Here's the 0-2. Ball.
Tunnel was 2 inches.
2 inches, they said.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled off.
Apologize for any language you may have heard at home. Jose Trevino wearing the microphone. Justin
Foul
Turner
away on the curveball. And pitch is fouled
It's
off.
starting to feel a little bit like the first at bat. There were a lot of foul balls. Then he got one out over the plate and sent it over the wall in right. 7 foul balls and 2 at bats for Justin Turner.
So he pitches the first at bat. Already going on the 7th here.
And the pitch fouled off again.
Good battle. Yeah, hell of a cricket player. You're good enough hitter. What do you think about that sport?
Here's the 1-2. And it's going to be fouled away.
Yeah, measure his bat might be a little bit bigger than we think. So I'm not beating you up like lots of it. Good thing you. Yeah. You hope.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled away.
All right. There we go. This is great. You can hear Jose Trevino's microphone in the conversations that they have, he and Justin Turner at the plate for the Red Sox. I feel guilty, like a voyeur. 6 foul balls, 10th pitch coming.
Here's the 1-2 by Clark Schmidt.
There we go.
And Turner pops it up. Right field. Calhoun is there to make the play. Second out of the inning, 2 away.
One of the challenges there, Jose, with a guy kick foul balls off. Yeah. Man, that's something good hitting.
Karan says Wizards will rebuild soon. They have a brand new front office. They needed to wipe that front office a long time ago. That front office had no clue what they were doing. That's why they were losing so much. That team hasn't won a world championship since 1978. And the pitch is a strike.
Would you think or consider Clark an easy pitcher to work with, a difficult pitcher to work with?
And the pitch. It's Trenton.
Pretty good to work. And his
Count is even 1-1.
inning was tremendous. Is that something you work on? Are you responsible for that? We keep talking pitch clock and the effect it has on hitters and pitchers. What about catchers?
Here's the 2-1. That's the ball.
Yeah, no, it's definitely difficult, you know what I mean, for game planning, but that's why you prep.
Here's the 2-1. And right field, Calhoun is there. Playable, makes the play. That is the end of the inning.
Here's your score. Bottom 6, Oral Roberts 5, Oregon 4. Let's go Eagles, baby. Let's go. Hey, Jose, you're the best. Thank you, buddy. Maybe thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, no runs, no hits. 1-2-3 inning for Clark Schmidt. Headed to the bottom of the 4th. It is Yankees up 2-1. Red Sox with 1 run and 4 hits. So far, Yankees with 2 runs and 2 hits. You always know that old saying, when a team out-hits you, but the other team outscores you, it's basically saying, even though the other team got more hits than you, the other team were able to get their hits when it counted. And that's actually what matters. Because if you want to out-hit a team, you got to make sure that you outscore them too. You just don't want to out-hit a team, but you haven't scored enough runs, and you're down. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure to hit the like button. I think both pitchers have actually pitched very well and quite honestly, if you look at Bello, his runs have been as a result of the mistake of the second baseman when he was trying to play that ball up the middle when Trevino hit it, and it bounced off the mound right where Bella was at. But then once it kicked off this dude's glove and right into left center field, that's what caused the 2 runs to happen. So but they awarded a hit to Trevino, so he got awarded with a hit. So there was no error on that. I actually thought it was an error because it was actually routine up the middle. I don't think the ball was hit hard. Because the thing is, it took an odd bounce when it hit the mound, but it really didn't take a weird bounce. It's weird that the fact that it bounced like that once it got to the second baseman. But sometimes those kind of breaks happen. And then remember when Alex Verdugo hit the ball and then it hit Jared Durant's foot, he was able to go to first, but Durant was unfortunately out because I guess they were trying to do a hit and run, and it didn't work, and that's unfortunate. Here's Alex Cora, world champion with the Red Sox in 2018.
Is it different at bat compared to previous years? Is a professional bat?
And the pitch. And that is beautiful diving stop by Reyes. Fields it over to first to make the play to Trenton as Gleyber Torres makes out one away. Nice play.
The first one I heard refer to the bigger bases as pizza boxes. What was your reaction? Dale gives up a couple runs with that.
I mean, just bad luck, but it is what it is.
That is bad luck.
Alex, thanks. Back to you, Carl.
Well, there is one of those pizza boxes. Thank you very much, Alex, Buster. And again, thanks to Jose Trevino, who was a huge proponent.
All right, one away for the Red Sox and Bello. Here is Jake Bauer, fouls it off.
He was the one that wanted to do it. Thinks it's a great way to.
And that will be strike one.
Get people at home the perspective from a catcher. So
there is Nestor Cortez, baby. And the pitch. And that is fielded. Trenton takes it himself, makes the play. Easy out, 2 away. Just like that.
Yeah, let's take a look at that play from Reyes again. Nothing easy about it. He goes to his left, knows exactly who's running. Once he looks up and sees Josh Donaldson nowhere near the bag, he's able to just slow it down and make a nice throw over to Casas.
Donaldson hammered that. That was 107 off the bat.
All right.
Efficient inning.
Here's DJ LeMahieu and takes the ball.
Pitches, and here's DJ LeMahieu.
Here is the 1-0. That's a ball, 2-0.
The best part about Trevino and what we heard is he's laying out. He didn't want to talk too much to distract the hitter.
LeMahieu, 680, 234 batting average, 6 home runs, 21 RBIs.
These sort of reactions from him on pitches that he thought the damage was going to be done on.
2-0.
By the way,
strike.
There's so much asked about you behind the plate. The understanding of his pitcher, but also the understanding of what's important to the audience.
And it's fouled away by DJ LeMahieu, so the count is even to 2-2.
The game. I mean, he's a fan. He said it before the game when he was talking to us from the bullpen. He said he's in awe of wearing the pinstripes. He's in awe of being at the major leagues, and he is taking everything in.
I'm sure he is. It's an honor to wear those pinstripes. And the count is full, 2-3-2.
He sprinted across the field to introduce himself to Jason Varitek, the great Red Sox catcher, the kind of type of respect he had for Varitek.
Varitek was a very good catcher for the Red Sox, man. A leader, well-respected.
Just wanted to shake that man's hand.
I respect Jason Varitek a lot. LeMahieu hits it into left field for a 2-out base hit. And hopefully this will get him going. Because he was so productive with runners on base anytime he got those singles. And even his extra base hits with his doubles. At one point, he was so clutch for us, but he's been on the decline the last, 2 to 3 years now? To the point that he's not even playing a lot. Here is Billy McKinley, center fielder for the Yankees. Runner on first, 2 outs. Yankees lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. And the pitch by Bello. And that is a strike right down the middle. Up and in. Here's Billy. 1214 OPS, 357 batting average. Got a double and scored a run his first time up for the Yankees. Bello pitching from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And the ball is sliced over to left field. And it is. Oh, what a catch.
Yoshida Terrific play.
So not only Yoshida does it with the bat, does it with the defense too. Makes a sliding catch over here at left field. Man, that would have been extra bases, and who knows? We probably either get second or third, or maybe possibly, and I'm just saying possibly because I know LeMayo's not a fast runner, but who knows? Maybe LeMayo even scores from first, and the Yankees possibly go up 3-1, and we're looking at extra bases easily for Billy McKinley. But Yoshida makes an incredible sliding catch right there, and instead we got a runner on first. So one hit, one man was left on base, threw 4, headed to the top of the 5th. Right now it is a 2-1 Yankees lead over the Boston Red Sox. Once again, if you have not hit the like button, make sure to hit the like button. Definitely appreciate you. So through 4 right here on this Sunday Night Baseball ESPN action, it is a 2-1 Yankees lead over Boston. Shout out to Alistair49, but he says Aaron Judge is him. I don't know what you mean by that, but I know that pretty much a lot of people know that Aaron Judge is a great player. I mean, the man hit 62 home runs last year. Set the new Yankee record, by the way. And if you would listen to the Maris family, they probably tell you it was the most legit 62 home run season in Major League history, considering what Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa ended up getting caught for. But let's be honest with you, I still consider their thing legit because of what they did for the game. They raised up attendance again at a time where baseball was really fluctuating in attendance, and it was dying at one point. Okay, 62 is a lot, but so is 70. So is 73 that Barry Bonds hit in 2001. So is the 66 that Sammy hit in 1998. I mean, Sammy had 3 60 home run seasons. Mark McGwire had 2. The man came back next year and hit 65.
I think Thursday, one more live, and then he'll probably go into his rehab assignment and go out for a couple outings, and hopefully.
So far, Aaron Judge has been clean, but you never know.
Thank you, girl.
And the pitch. And Kike Hernandez sails it over the right field sky. Skies it. Calhoun is trying to turn, runs a little bit, and he cannot make the play. I for sure thought he had that, but did not get it.
We've seen this earlier already, where a lot of the outfielders, we saw McKinney earlier, now here with Calhoun drifting as the ball continues to get blown by the wind towards their left or right.
Calhoun in the outfield.
Give me 1 second, folks.
And Bowers would have been Aaron Judge in right field. And Bader terrific in center field. And Stanton or someone else in left field. So another life for Hernandez. 7-8-9 for the Red Sox in the 5th. They're down 2-1 and the breaking pitch.
Red Sox down 2-1, as was mentioned. 2-2 count, no outs.
Yankees are 23-13 their last 36, which is the second best in the American League behind only Texas and third in baseball.
And the pitch, and beautiful Dobbins, beautiful field. And Hernandez is out for the first out, 1 away.
Guys, keep an eye on the bookmark of DJ LeMahieu on this play, third base. So it doesn't need him up. He clears his hips. Watch that hip right there to the left. Opens it up.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Seeing him reading the hop, giving himself time, and throwing a strike over Anthony Rizzo.
Hot corner.
Yeah, it is.
103 miles an hour.
Shortstop in college moved over to second base. His coach at that point, Paul Luminary.
All right, we got ourselves a ball, 1-0.
LeMahieu, and what he does, he's reminded.
Really nice play by DJ LeMahieu right there. Looks good on the play.
To second base. now he's just
And the pitch is going to be skied up, but it's out of play.
No worries from Sterling or Russ or anyone else.
Love this angle as well.
Definitely no worries from John Sterling.
Doesn't hit dirt. If it hits dirt, you charge. Once that hits grass off the bat, you stay put, you read the hop, and you keep your feet moving. DJ's always been very good at that.
Yankees lead 2-1.
Reese McGuire struck out his first time up.
And the pitch is fielded. Rizzo makes it the play, flips it over to Schmidt for the second out, 2 away. Here in the top of the 5th.
The MLB app is still the #1 place for live baseball, real-time highlights, and breaking news faster than ever. You can follow players, get a home feed personalized just for you. Download the MLB app today. Seeing a little leather in this game. The Red Sox, we talked about how their defense has been really down, and yet last inning you saw Reyes hit short with a terrific play and Yoshida in left. This is Reyes.
His pitch, and Pablo Reyes gets a strike.
Top of the zone for strike 1.
That's what Cora said to Buster, right? We got to keep playing good defense.
The
Obviously
Yankees have played well defensively in this game.
It's a struggle for his team.
And the pitch is a
Sometimes
ball.
it comes down to a clean game. You need to win a
1-1.
game. There's a series on the line here. Whichever team plays the clean game has a better chance to win this game.
Cora is managing his 714th game with Boston, 9th most. Don Zimmer is 8th on the Red Sox managerial list with 715 games.
And the pitch, swing and a miss.
Really late on that pitch, sinker.
And that's a good point that David Cole made. Shout out to Ron Duffy in the building. Guys with the like.
Mark Schmidt. Reyes did this the last time up.
But it wasn't honored last time.
If you can't play clean baseball and you're committing a lot of errors and defensive mental mistakes, routine plays, I'm doing great, Ron. How's everything with you? And the pitch is going to be in the air in play. Labors backs up for the second baseman, makes a play for the final out. 1-2-3 inning for the New York Yankees and Clark Schmidt. Heads to the bottom of the 5th. It is 2-1 Yankees. Trevino, Cabrera, and Calhoun coming up. So 8-9-1 for the Yankees as we come in. Guys, let's get ourselves a bigger crowd. Let's go. You're probably asking, Louis, what are you having? Having myself some boneless wings from Pizza Hut. A little garlic parmesan. Yeah, but if you haven't hit that like button, take the time to hit the like. Share the stream as well. So far, it's been a pitcher's duel so far, despite the 2-1 lead. And I say that because Clark Schmidt made a mistake pitch to Turner. Red Sox got a bad break with Verdugo hitting when Jared Duran was going for a hit and run. And then, unfortunately, the second baseman bobbled the ball on a routine up-the-middle grounder by Trevino. And that's how we got to this 2-1 game right now for the Yankees. But as a Yankee fan, I'll take it because we need these wins. We need to stay in contention with the Rays. They're the best team in baseball, and they're the best team in what I've always considered the toughest division in all of baseball, the American League East. And it's proven to be a fact because the only team that has a losing record is the Red Sox, but it's only one game under 500. So they've played better than expected.
76 degrees first pitch, Yankee Stadium, Sunday night baseball here in New York for the Red Sox and Yankees.
Pizza Hut is the best one, says Alistair. You might be right.
Yankees Mets series, White Sox Dodgers, part of a doubleheader midweek on ESPN. Mayo on first pitch to start the inning to catch.
The thing is, Pizza Hut's not around here where I live, but I do appreciate the fact that there's one in Broadway, which tells me right then and there that I can just order whenever I need Pizza Hut food, so that's great.
Yeah, that happened with 2 outs. So he was out of the inning. He's working on a shutout right now.
Jose Trevino,
Ball, 1 strike.
1 for 1, drove in 2 ribbies.
This one to third, Devers backs up.
Trevino hits to the third, Devers fields it. Oh, wow. What athletic play by Trenton Casas. Keeps his foot down as he fell off the base.
See what the Yankees do with regards to
and makes the play.
This is a heck of a play from Tristan Casas.
Heck of a play. It's a hell of a play.
If he's able to keep that foot on the bag.
Nope.
He misses the bag.
Oh, yeah. That's safe. They should reverse that call.
Trevino, he's got, as you said, he's seeing pitches for balls well before they get near the plate. He's got great vision there, and Casas did not appear to get his left foot back.
It's an outstanding effort, though, by Casas. Change his footwork. Get on the inside of the bag, you got to go up to get it.
That's a great point.
That's all the early work that he does in the grass with all the stretches.
And I feel like that was instinct because he knew his right foot was back.
Play that he almost made.
Shows you the athleticism at his height, too.
This is part of what has caused the Red Sox problems. Devers, with not a fleet-footed Trevino, had time there on the throw, the airmail. As you take a look at the
So that's why they say it's a problem. It's kind of been the fielding of the Red Sox.
It shouldn't take very long. After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is safe.
Safe.
If we had Jose right now, he'd say that's that shortstop speed that he had in college. Watch Devers right here. Backs it up. Watch the elbow lead first. Did not follow the throw. If you follow the throw, you're able to keep that elbow over.
He's just going to lob it up.
On top. The ball would not sit away as it did on that backhand play.
All right, here's Cabrera. Ball 1.
It was a big deal leading off the inning to get that call overturned, and then the Yankees immediately thinking small ball. It's Cabrera squares around the bunt on the first
Small
pitch.
move. It's a small move. Cabrera's 0 for 1 and the pitch. It's a strike.
Yankees both have grown quiet now. Red Sox both begins to stir a little bit. Devers in at third. And
still a 2-1 game, though. And he's only thrown 63 pitches. Here's Bello. Cabrera at the end of the bat, coming in, Verdugo, fields it, makes the play. For the first out, 1 away.
Trevino gets back to first. Before Calhoun comes up, when Boone says that Trevino's the best in the game, what is he talking about?
He's talking about framing. He's talking about stealing strikes. And when you evaluate catchers nowadays, that's the number one thing you look at. It's all quadrants, strengths and weaknesses. How many pitches?
Well, Trevino's not going to get a hit on that one. That was an error on Devers. Excuse me.
First one to Willie Calhoun. This ball to right.
Willie Calhoun hits it to the corner, but that's a foul.
And it just goes foul.
Man, that would have given the Yankees some insurance. 4-1 lead. We're 1 out, but it's a foul ball.
It's a new kind of blocking, too. Tanner Swanson, the catching instructor.
So here's Trevino on his catcher range.
On one knee.
Second in the league in blocking balls from going past him. Second in the league. And he's best in the league at framing. Here's your 1.
High hopper,
fields it on the second. Gets the force on the fielder's choice for that second out, 2 away. Trevino goes to second and in scoring position.
Balls as well, throwing it against the wall, loosening his arm up.
Yeah, but I love this. We saw it a few weeks ago with Martin Maldonado. Each team has their own thing. We've seen a lot of pitchers do the way to drill. I've never seen a catcher do it pregame.
Smash the like, hit the subscribe.
It's not only to warm up his arm, it's to strengthen his arm. His catchers are just like pitchers now, trying to increase arm strength through plyo balls and weighted ball training.
Hey, you mentioned the catching instructor, when Rodon was
Shout out to Jay in the building. What's up?
There must have been 12 coaches for front office personnel.
Hit the like button.
All watching. They had cameras everywhere. Coach for everything.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not just spin rate and movement that
Sorry.
some of these
Can't believe I just hit my mic.
high-tech toys are showing you. It's also biomechanic feedback as well.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres with a chance. Bringing Trevino at second.
Come out!
It's our darn. That I would be tight if that happened to me. You're in your pitching motion and you call late timeout late.
The back of his mind and said, you gotta let it go. You have to let it go.
It's close to the 8-second mark, was it not?
I would be.
Right on the borderline.
I'd be pissed.
His clock winding down there. He's engaged at 8. They obviously has to throw it before it hits 0.
Two outs, runner on second. Here's the pitch. Foul. On an 84-mile-an-hour changeup. Strike one.
Is as deliberate pitcher as we've seen this season, relevant to everybody else.
You see him gaining confidence with each outing now.
Absolutely.
As he started to really come into his own as a major league starting pitcher.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Fastball change-up combination. Worked really well for him tonight. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Yankees. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. Devers error in this inning. The Red Sox. 0-2.
And the pitch. 1-2.
Okay, so the one fastball right there, 0-2. Don't be surprised if we see the changeup coming in next. Elevate the fastball, change the eye level a little bit. He's had a lot of confidence with that cambio.
And the pitch. 2-2.
Think back to Pedro, and boy, were there some great games between the Red Sox and Yankees. Pedro Martinez was on the mound for him in the middle of things.
Guys, smash the like.
Saw Pedro Martinez strike out 17 Yankee batters at Yankee Stadium one night. And lose the game.
2-2 pitch.
Here's the 2-2. That's a ball. Count is full, 3-2.
On a changeup down out of the zone.
Followed that one, tracked it well.
Excuse me 1 second, guys.
This is where that third pitch could come into handy if he could break out that slider. He's got him set up for it right here.
3-2. Runner on second. Runner in scoring position for the Yankees. Trying to get insurance. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3.
Looking at a sinker on the inside.
Throws a sinker on the inside corner. Gutsy pitch. And Gleyber Torres is out. So through 5, we get an error. 1 man on base with runners with a runner in scoring position, but the Yankees don't capitalize. And at the end of 5, headed to the top of the 6th, we have ourselves a 2-1 Yankees lead. We're back to the top of the lineup for the Red Sox. Duran, Verdugo, and who's the number 3 hitter? I know Turner's 5th, and I know Devers is 4th. Who's the number 3 hitter? Damn, I just forgot who the number 3 hitter was. I literally forgot. Ryan says that there's footage of in the movie about Carlton Pudge Fisk home run. If you really watched, then you would have seen it. Also, Carlton Fitz was originally called Pudge. So I wonder why Ivan Rodriguez got the nickname Pudge himself. Maybe there might be probably two different things maybe then. That's the only thing that I could think about. That's probably my guess. But right now we've had Bejo looked like he was about to bend, but he did not break. So when the Yankees have had a couple of opportunities here in these last 2 innings, haven't been able to take advantage. But I want to say I definitely appreciate those who have taken the time, man, to be here. As we head to the top of the 6th.
Coming up during the 7th inning stretch for viewers in the U.S. only, catch a special
Game is moving pretty quick.
New movie Elemental, only in theaters on Friday. Stay tuned right here to our ESPN Sunday Night Baseball game.
This Sunday night.
Schmidt's still on the mound. He throws the first pitch strike.
Clark Schmidt throws a strike.
Time through for Duran, Verdugo, and Yoshida.
And the lefty's warming up again to back him up, so I would imagine any sign of trouble, it'll be a quick hook.
Here's a pitch, and that's going to be a ball. So we're going to the bullpen in just a bit.
Stays Nick Ramirez out there in the bullpen. The 1-1 from Schmidt.
Smith, that's 2-0.
Gotta go back to September of 1999 when Pedro Martinez struck out 17 batters at the old Yankee Stadium. I mistakenly said he lost. He actually won that game 3-1.
3-1.
Chili Davis hit a homer off of him early, and that was it.
Only hit he gave up. It's not the Trot Nixon famous game. That was a Mike Stanley home run.
Count is now 3-1 to Jarren Duran, lead off hitter for the Red Sox.
3 times in that game.
And the 3-1 hit, Scott over the left field. Jake Bowers is there, makes the play for the first out, 1 away.
That's Bowers on the and here comes Aaron Boone. Looks like the Verdugo matchup with Schmidt will be the last one as he gets Duran, who doubled and singled, and then he got hit by that baseball.
Here comes Aaron Boone to take out Clark Schmidt. So he pitches 5 in the 3rd innings. Pitch well. He only made one mistake all game.
Pumping him up before he takes the ball out of his hands.
A solid outing for Clark Schmidt. He leaves with the lead.
Clark should get a nice hand.
The lefty Ramirez comes in to face Verdugo.
We got a call to the bullpen. As we take a commercial break, Yankees lead 2-1 over the Red Sox as we get a call to the bullpen. I can't lie. These Pizza Hut breadsticks are amazing. Fact only. As I mentioned, Yankees lead right now currently. It's a 2-1 lead. Also, I just want to, I know this happened a couple of days ago, and it's a shame that nobody's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it should have been talked about a little bit more, but the Iron Sheik has passed away at 81 years old. It's too bad that I didn't get to grow up watching the Iron Sheik because it was before my time, but let me tell you, I've been watched almost all his promos. Dude is entertaining as hell. if you could learn from anybody to cut a promo, if the man was in good health, I would say you should get your lessons from the Iron Sheik.
He's hearing footsteps. Oh, it's coming to get me. Reaction when Aaron Boone was seen by Clark Schmidt.
Here's Clark Schmidt's stat line.
Even if you're Aaron Boone, you want that kind of fire.
5 1/3 innings,
You don't want him to come
4
out
hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, no walks.
4 strikeouts. He just filled up the strike zone.
Here are his numbers. He's currently working on a
Nick Ramirez.
streak of 5 2/3 innings. And there's some defensive changes as well.
He's pitched really well.
Left-handed
relief pitcher for the Yankees throws a strike.
McKinney moves to left field. Calhoun is out of the game. Tyler Falefa in center, Bowers in right, McKinney in left.
And the pitch.
Managerial move right there. You want the best defense out there. Plus, you're looking at Calhoun having made
Sweeper fouled away for strike 2.
not the last out, as Torres made the last out, but one more at bat for Calhoun, possibly. Then another swing there for Falefa.
Slow
roll over to second. Labor fields it over to Rizzo for the out, 2 away.
For Nick Ramirez.
Easy peasy.
So, help me out here. Duran had a double, he had a single, and you leave Schmidt in to face him, and then you bring the lefty in to face 2 more lefties. Was it a matchup thing? Because Duran hit the ball pretty hard.
He did. I think 110 miles an hour, and both of his bolts were.
I mean, it could have been a matchup thing. Here's the pitch. That's a strike.
That's proprietary information on the Yankee side, right?
Not Cody, psychologically for you, though, they take you out, let's say, after 5, you're winning 2-1. But if you get Duran out, and then they take you out.
And the pitch. Grounded. Fielded by Rizzo. Takes it over to Ramirez, and for the easy out. 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees pitching staff. Clark gets 1. Ramirez gets the last 2.
And it worked.
Headed to the bottom of the 6th here in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The Yankees lead the Red Sox by the score of 2-1. I will say this, man. I do have to give baseball a lot of credit for the fact that the games have gone much quicker now in terms of the pitch count for the pitchers. To really not take like so long trying to guess what pitch. It's just like, yo, just go in and just go with it, man. Just go. Go. Get ready to throw, you know? But smash the like, hit the subscribe. Let's see if the Yankees can get themselves some insurance runs here in the 6th. Because our pitching has done a really good job. Red Sox only have 1 run.
We're back Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. It is a 2-1 Yankee lead.
Boston, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. Yankees, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors.
And new and included for 23. Watch all minor league baseball live look-ins on MLB Big Inning. No blackouts. Visit MLB.com/@bat for details. Yankee Red Sox game brings people out. Good crowd. Nearly a sellout on a Sunday night.
It's a very pretty woman.
Some are really getting underway with, the school's closing. With kids in the seats. So they get set to watch Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the pitch to Rizzo.
First pitch misses away. People look at North Carolina, Duke on the basketball floor, and now Alabama, Georgia in the SEC. It's sort of must-see rivalry games.
789, 270 right now for Rizzo on the season. Another ball, 2-0.
As somebody that's worn both uniforms, would you feel the same way about it right now?
I would. I think the fans dictate whether it's a big game or not. The fans still feel like it is. They're sold out here. The reactions.
Here's a 2-0.
Certainly tells you it's a big game. There's a lot of Red Sox fans here as well. It just means more. It's a generational pull that will always be there. Same up in Fenway. They just care more about who wins these games.
3-0, Rizzo got the green light.
Green light by Rizzo, fouled away.
It's interesting to see what
That's the rivalry.
the Red Sox go in as an organization.
Both fan bases are
In
passionate.
the last place finishes where the Yankees don't have those down years really as consistently as Boston has had lately. It's a Red Sox team that's seen J.D. Martinez have a huge year in Los Angeles. Nate Eovaldi, the outstanding in Texas. Xander Bogaerts continuing to do what he does.
So we got a ball 4. Leadoff man for the Yankees here in this 6th inning on base.
Nathan Eovaldi just gets better with age, right? I mean, he's just been probably the best free agent starting pitcher signing, as he is now right front and center as the ace of that Texas Rangers team right now.
Think about trade deadline.
That's a big loss. They lost James Paxton. Corey Kluber's not a big loss. Corey Kluber's not that good, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Carl, when they traded Christian Vasquez just before the trade deadline last year, through a lot of conversation in Boston, at that time they were 3.5 games out in the wild card. They're further back this year already.
And the pitch.
Way inside of Donaldson.
And shoot, when you look at the American League East, it is a monster in terms of the mountain they got to climb.
Alex Cora is really.
We're gonna have to get some good starting pitching. Sky over the left center field. Duran makes the play. Second out of the inning. No. First out of the inning. Excuse me.
This last week, the Red Sox were 1 game over 500, which if they were in the Central, they would have been the first place team. The Rays don't lose, and there's no indication, given the amount of times they're now hitting the ball over the wall.
I mean, look, the Blue Jays are 4th, and they're 37-30.
It's terrific that they're going to go anywhere. So you not only have to leapfrog the Rays, but there's 3 other teams in your way, all of which
And the pitch.
are better.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Jake Bowers.
If the Red Sox the 5th best team in the league
Right now in this division, absolutely. I mean, there's no other way to look at it. You know who else is in the wild card race right now? Houston, with Texas in first place. So Anaheim, Angels are in it.
And the pitch.
Texas
Ball.
has been a great story. The Arizona Diamondbacks ahead of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Talk about blueprints for success. Arizona.
It's a 1-1
they have a
count.
great rookie. Gallen may be the NL Cy Young winner. But
Bowers is
they've
0 for 2.
run. It's like the Cardinals of the mid-'80s. They run around the bases. They're first to third. Is
And the
just like
pitch.
baseball. It's a
Slow roller.
Bayo, and he was
Filled it.
first, and he reached.
Throws over the first for the force out. Fielder's choice. Second out to away.
Fantastic. We saw him go deep in Detroit the other day to the full side and then opposite field.
Oh, yeah, the Diamondbacks, too.
Ball in play, and Jordan Labulo has those guys with a lot of
They're
confidence.
15 games above 500.
Interesting to watch the draft, the Major League draft this year, and the type of talent that has gone after. You know, more athletic, more speed. You guys are going to the College World Series. Interesting to see how that all shakes down. The next big item on the agenda is the draft, and then the trade deadline after.
Here's DJ LeMahieu on the first one from Bayo.
There's LeMahieu. Ball.
Well, if LSU gets to the College World Series, there was a recent article on ESPN.com from Kylie McDaniel about how the LSU Tigers have more Major League prospects on their roster, the LSU Tigers, than 5 or 6 Major League Baseball teams do in their system.
And the pitch.
Draft is always interesting, and the speed at which these guys move through their systems and into the major leagues is lightning. They're all
LeMahieu 1 for 2 with a single.
Pretty good number 1 starter, right? With Skeens.
Skeens, unbelievable, and Cruz, his teammate. Might be the number 1 overall pick. They got him in a
And the
rundown
pitch.
now.
Oh, Rizzo in a rundown. Forget it. It's over.
Mayo turned and he got Rizzo.
Wow, that was real smart, Rizzo.
The Yankees. Looks like Michael King next up for New York when we come back.
All right, so we lost this inning with a chance to score because Rizzo got caught in the rundown. But anyway, no runs, no hits. No man left on base after getting caught in the rundown. So through 6, headed to the top of the 7th inning. Excuse me. The score is Yankees 2 and the Red Sox 1. Oh, man. All right, so the Red Sox are going to come back, and they're going to try to be able to see if they can score here in the top of the 7th. As you can see, that's how tough the American League East is. Hope everybody's having a wonderful time here on the channel, man. It is Yankees and Red Sox here on Sunday night. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Make sure to share this stream. Once again, I also want to give a shout out as we are over 9,600 subscribers. So we are definitely 400 subscribers away from the magic 10,000, 10K. Definitely want to say thank you to the guys. Thank you to those who have subscribed to the channel. Definitely appreciate you guys. And again, make sure to let others know about the channel as we are on the road to 10K. Because like I say always, without you guys, there is no me. Here's the top of the 7th. Nick Martinez once again pitching. And who is he pitching to? I think that's Devers.
Wait for the catcher to give you the sign. You wheel and deal as Kiki sneaks in behind Rizzo. And he's a dead duck.
Ramirez stays in to face Devers as King warms up, like him to come in for the right-handers. Got a signal from McGuire. He slapped that glove on the ground, and Mayo turned and fired.
Stored. And the pitch, slow roller, fielded by Martinez. What a play by Martinez. My man dives, and he makes the play. Shout out to Andrew Estrada. He says, what's up? I'm new. Shout out to you, Andrew. Are you a Red Sox fan or Yankees fan? Let me know in the comment section. Again, guys, make sure to hit the like and share the stream. Beautiful play by Martinez, man. All out hustle. Rizzo was nowhere close to the first base bag and makes the huge play right there. He really did save himself. And he's going to get a nice hand from the crowd on a heck of a play. Retired all the hitters that he... A decent hand. Hell of a play, though. Hell of a play by Nick Martinez. That's what you call hustle right there. I'm a Dodgers fan. I love baseball. Oh, okay, man. Shout out to you, Andrew. Dodgers fan. I know your Dodgers are struggling right now, and they're second to the Diamondbacks. I didn't expect the Diamondbacks to be 15 games over 500 this year and leading the division right now. I still feel this is the Dodgers division to win, but I know your team, they do need starting pitching, though. Your team does need pitching. And like I said before, I'm really happy that the game is moving a lot faster now because it's crazy because I went to the Yankee game on Thursday against the White Sox, and we actually showed up late. We came by like the start of we came in by the bottom of the second inning. The next thing you know, the game was kind of, the Yankees, we got our runs. We won 5-0. And then, was it 5? No, we won 5-1 against the White Sox. But there was a point where it just got like really boring, at least in my mom's way of thinking. And she was like, top of the 8th, bottom of the 8th, ready to go. Like, it's time to go. Andrew says, yeah, man, pitching and coaching isn't helping at all. By the way, I've been to Dodger Stadium and I love that stadium. I've been there. I need to go back. When I go back to California, I want to definitely go back to Dodger Stadium. One of my favorite baseball stadiums to ever visit. I still need to go to Fenway. I went to the Rangers ballpark when I was in Dallas, so that was pretty cool to see. And that was while I was going to get a tour of Cowboys AT&T Stadium where the Cowboys play.
Red Sox will have the call on ESPN. You can see it on Deportes and ESPN.
So Yankees at Red Sox next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in Beantown.
He'll start with Justin
Fenway.
Turner, the Yankee righty.
So Justin Turner gets a ball. There's Michael King. Pitched very well for us out of the bullpen. 2.08 ERA, 34 and 2/3 innings, a strikeout rate of 28%, better than the league average. 6% better than the league average. Here's a pitch by Michael King, and the ball is inside. Ball 2-0. 2-0 to Turner.
He can sweep it, he can sink it, he can ride it.
Where did this whole sweeping pitch come from? That's what I want to know.
Throwing across his body.
Behind 2-0
And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike one.
Sweeper.
Tony, this is one thing I had not noticed until.
Can somebody explain to me what a sweeping pitch is? I'm pretty sure it's a traditional pitch, but they've kind of like modernized the name, or is it?
3 balls and a strike. Grew up in Rhode Island. Went to Boston College.
Here's a pitch, and that's a ball 3-1 for Michael King.
Yankee Red Sox rivalry. 1-run lead, 1 down, 3-1 pitch.
Here's a 3-1, ball 4.
Missed, so a walk to Justin Turner with 1 down.
Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like.
How about the at-bats Justin Turner's had tonight? The home run on the 8th pitch of the at-bat and his first at-bat of the game, and then he went 10 pitches on the second at-bat for a flyout before walking in.
So Turner gets a leadoff walk for the Red Sox.
Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas with the pitch, and it's a ball.
A couple of consecutive inning streaks and outings. He didn't allow a run in 7 straight outings from May 15th through June 3rd.
I'm pretty sure
Second longest streak.
Tristan is Spanish with that last name.
Casas, a go-ahead run, hits that
Up the middle, beautiful play. Steps on second, and easy double play to end the inning.
Hit on the ground. Good play by the shortstop Cabrera, and the double play.
Oswaldo Cabrera makes a hell of a play.
Bottom 7 coming up. Yankees up 2-1. And now for viewers in the U.S. only, a special look at Disney and Pixar's new movie Elemental, only in theaters Friday.
So no runs, no hits because of the double play, unassisted double play. Nobody left on base. Shout out to Steph Curry in the building. Headed to the bottom of the 7th. It is a 2-1 Yankees lead over the Red Sox. We are about to reach the 2-hour mark here on the channel. And we're almost in the top of the 8th inning, just in a bit. Shows you how quickly the game's gone. But like I said, hit that like button if you haven't hit the like. I forgot to ask who's even hitting in the bottom of the 7th, but check it a bit. I will say, even though if it's 76 degrees, I've kind of packed up a little bit of a sweat over here. I expected, but shout out to Karam. There was a guy harassing Brittany Griner at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. What was he? Do you know what he was harassing her about? I also heard that in the game that the Phoenix Mercury played with Brittany Griner coming back, and Brittany Griner is from Texas, that nearly the arena was damn near halfway empty. And then I heard that somebody had called her out, and that she wasn't happy about it. Gonna have to look more into that story.
Night Baseball on ESPN, presented by Casamigos Tequila, brought to you by those who drink it.
All right, we're back. Here's Jose Trevino wired up.
I just want to say hello to you. Good to see you. Yeah, be careful. Now everybody can hear what you tell me. Thank you, pizza. Tell the boys in Louis I said hi.
Oral Roberts 5.
Oh, man.
Oregon 4, bottom 6.
All right. I'm telling you, we're just feeding off each other right now. You know what I mean? And a boy. You didn't shake me, right?
I'm guessing Trevino leads off the inning.
Really good man, that guy, Jose Trevino, wearing the microphone there
As he is.
for us tonight behind the plate.
As he definitely
The only 2 catchers to do that for us. He was terrific.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Yankees with 2 runs, 3 hits. Red Sox with 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. So Bello has pitched 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Turner had a solo home run in the 2nd inning. For the Yankees, Clark Schmidt, 5 in the 3rd, 1 earned run, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts. Trevino with a 2-run single. And that's where we're at currently right now, as the Yankees are up 2-1 on Boston here in the bottom of the 7th. What's today, June? No, why are they showing June? The game's from June 10th. Today's June 11th. It's going to be June 12th. Here's the pitch, and DJ LeMahieu takes a strike.
They have to handle so many more pitchers nowadays, too. More relievers, more turnover, more preparation.
Here's the windup in the pitch, and LeMahieu swings and misses, fouls it back. Quick 0-2 count.
With pitch count. I know you would have liked it, but would you have been one of those guys that were, no, I don't want that one. I want to send my own signal back.
Yeah, I thought the All-Star game last year with Jose Trevino and Nestor Cortez showed the dance between pitcher and catcher very well.
Here's the 0-2.
There were some times
LeMahieu almost gets hit. Count is even at 2-2.
Sure there was other times when I was looking for help, where it's like, what do you think? And that interaction they had in last year's All-Star game really crystallized the nature of the pitcher-catcher relationship.
1-2 to LeMahieu.
Here's the 1-2, and that's off. Count is even at 2-2.
He doesn't really dive into it because they don't want to give too much away. What is the preparation? It felt like as soon as the pitch was thrown, he was already on to the next pitch.
Absolutely. There's sequences of pitches that he has.
And the pitch,
either memorized
inside out swing, it's a ball.
When they get into certain counts against certain hitters, he has options that he can go to based on the data and the scout reports.
And let's not forget, you also have to deal with clock as well. Everybody talks about the pitcher having to deliver the pitch, but you also have to deliver that message to the pitcher, and that's the sign.
And the pitch, and LeMahieu off his ankle, fouls off.
I think the question is the eye test is the last part. Which catchers are allowed to sort of read the hitter, read your pitcher, and then make your own call?
Go off sequence.
Go off sequence, exactly. I think the Yankees trust Trevino to do that.
LeMahieu, McKinney, Trevino due up here in the bottom of the 7th. The Yankees protecting a 2-1 lead, trying to win the series.
Here's the 2-2. And DJ pops it up. Over the shortstop, Pablo Reyes in the Pablo shadow left. Makes the play.
So it's that time of year as well. Beyond the
One away.
College World Series, it's time to vote for the All-Star Game. The 2023 Scott's MLB All-Star ballot is now open. You can scan the QR code or visit MLB.com/vote to vote daily. Decide who represents your favorite team this summer.
You don't get to vote for the pitchers, but that guy right there, Garrett Cole, is a shoo-in.
And the pitch. Strike.
Breaking ball there to McKinney, got him knee buckling. Red Sox have lost 3 series in a row: Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, and Cleveland. Pitch. Still working the corners, Tony, here in the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, we got a quick 1-2 count.
95 pitches thrown tonight.
61 strikes out of those 95 pitches.
Rollover,
Roll over, fields it, throws it, lobs it, and is able to make the play for the second out of the inning, 2 away.
Good communication. Heard it all the way from up here. Our man is calling off Castles. As Castles committed to going to his right to make the play. Listen up. Mayo gets there with enough time.
I mean, Bayou's still pitching. He's pitched well. Just other than the 2 walks, he's pitched really well.
Fascinating that Trevino was an infielder. He was a catcher.
And that big 2 RBI hit, which was not his fault. It's Trevino. Ball.
He wished he caught more. He literally loves the catching part of it. You get the impression he loves the thinking part of it and the prep part as much as he does being back there.
2 away in the bottom of the 7th. Trevino, quick grounder, fielded by Devers, throws it over to Trenton, and gets it. Just like that, inning over. So Brian Bello, if it wasn't for that 2 RBI single by Trevino, he probably would be up 1-0 right now through 7 innings of work. So through 7, headed to the top of the 8th, Yankees lead 2-1 over the Red Sox. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just looking at something from Reality of Wrestling, and it features, but this was like about 3 or 4 years ago, featuring Booker T, Sharmell, and Rey Mysterio. I'm watching it from my phone, and what it's showing is how what's really pretty amazing is just the respect that both of the legends have for one another, and it was because that they were together, during WCW. Ray started in ECW after he was doing Lucha Libre work in Mexico. But he started in ECW around 95 when they just first opened up in 94, and ends up going to WCW and, put on some of the most classic matches, ever by a cruiserweight. Hardly gets mentioned because of the fact that of the NWO, but we know that the best match he ever had was that match in Halloween Havoc when he dressed up as a purple masked Riddler with the Riddler outfit. And he went up against, who was the opponent? Don't quite remember, but I just know that it was, pretty much something. But
the 7th inning has started. That May against
all right, here's Bailey, 7 innings pitched.
Awfully good, and he was given the wry smile when that ball went off that bag at second base. Nothing anybody could do about it. That's catcher McGuire and the great catcher of the Red Sox, Jason Varitek.
Says go Yankees.
Part of the congratulatory.
Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. Is that Michael King? I think that's Michael King.
2-1 game in the 8th.
Yeah, it's probably Michael King.
We got Kike Hernandez, McGuire, and Reyes scheduled to hit. Hard hit ball led to a double play to get him out of the seventh.
Here's a pitch, and that's a strike.
From Hernandez at 93.
Carl, you know Michael King's family. Tell me how they navigated the whole Red Sox-Yankee rivalry.
Well, whatever uniform their son is wearing, that's who they root for. That I know. King spins that one in there. 17th relief outing of more than 3 outs this season for King is the most in baseball.
All right, so we quickly got a 1-2 count by Michael King.
His dad, Jim King, and I worked together in Binghamton, New York. The TV station. Jim was a news anchor. I was doing sports there, so I've known Mike since he was born. Jim was a diehard and still is a diehard Boston sports fan.
Here's the 1-2. And the ball is fielded past the diving DJ LeMahieu into left field for a leadoff base hit.
Single to start off the eighth.
And the ball gets away, and he gets himself to a double.
Hernandez, and that's a mental mistake by the Yankees.
That's a really bad one.
Heads up play, but Kike Hernandez still looking to see where the ball was at all times. Sometimes hitters go celebrate at first base. They put their head down.
Let me see who threw that ball, because it went past LeMahieu.
Ball gets through. Hernandez celebrates a little bit there once it gets by, but here.
Yeah, that's just a terrible throw. Lob. Nobody was like paying attention, and just a mental error like that. And right now, Red Sox got a runner in scoring position with no outs.
No, I mean, there was an error out there in the field, and then I think we had one of our own. We didn't see where the ball went. McKinney was throwing it to what looked like Oswaldo Cabrera, kind of running a fly pattern.
Well, I definitely couldn't see it
But more pressure on a pitcher.
because the double just happened.
Yeah, well, that's obviously seeing eye ground ball, finds the hole. Now the guy's on second base, nobody out, changes the whole situation here. Get another look to show you exactly what happened. Just trying to throw the ball back in.
So Gleyber pretty much not paying attention and allowed the runner to get to second. And we got a ball by Michael King on that pitch, and it's 1-0.
Those little things just cannot happen.
Bro, those are the kind of plays, those kind of mental errors can lead to a big inning, and then it could cost a run. And I hate those kind of errors in a close game.
Last inning when he came in, had that hard hit ball right at Cabrera, led to the double play, but now falling behind here. 2-zip to McGuire. An action in that Yankee.
So Reese McGuire with a hitter's count 2-0 and the pitch, and it's 3-0.
The sixth inning where Clark Smith started that inning and faced Jared Duran. It was done. So you don't bring in one of the big righties, Adam Duvall.
This is big if they draw a walk.
You do that, then you don't have the right matchup with the man that's on the mound now.
And that's ball 4. Oh, strike.
We're looking and talking with the home plate umpire on a prior pitch, thinking that may have got the strike zone. This is the big pitch here, 3-1 to McGuire. After the error, sent Hernandez on a single to second base.
And the pitch, and that's ball 4. 2 runners on, nobody out.
This is a bunt sign, 100% right here from Alex Cora. Has to get the bunt down to the third base side. You have Anthony Rizzo who's coming right now to speak to Michael King. Actually, a visit on the mound. But you cannot bunt it to first base. Runners at first and second, especially with Anthony Rizzo, who will be charging in hard.
This is the pitching coach, right? Yeah.
So Matt Blake goes out there, and remember Reyes now up, and then you get into all the left-handers. Here's one more look at Gleyber on that throw that came in.
It's inexplicable.
Yeah.
That just can't happen.
The first inning, fifth inning, or eighth inning. Any inning.
You can tell he's aware of it too. Now he's out there like everyone else in the Yankees, hoping that doesn't cost them.
Here's Pablo Reyes, 0 for 2. Runner in scoring position at second. Tying run. Go for the bunt. Oh, nobody was on first.
So he puts this ball right towards the bag at first hard. He's done the job. He's done the job, even if Sanchez is there at second base, at the first base area to make the play. Torres, I'm sorry.
King looks back, the runner at second base, Hernandez. Rizzo behind his glove, talks to LeMahieu.
Goes behind.
2-1 game, first and second, nobody out. 8th inning. Reyes is the 9-hitter. Gets it down.
It's a beautiful one. They get the force out, but he advances the runner second and third. So a little small ball by the Red Sox.
That's an excellent job right there.
And one hit, and the Red Sox are going to take the lead.
And right here, he takes a peek over Anthony Rizzo. His job is just to lay it down on the pull side. He does that. Michael King is forced to make this play, and because of the bench of the Red Sox, Aaron Boone right now does not want to go to Wanby.
Great angle with the bat there. I mean, we don't see a lot of bunting opportunities in today's game. That was textbook.
That was textbook. Guys, hit the like button.
Go in to run for McGuire at second base. Good part of it as a hitter. Did you see? It appeared how calm Reyes was. You saw him look at Rizzo.
But this is a guy that's done that at the minor league level. He understands what his role is.
So King to face Duran, second and third, one down.
Here's Michael King with the pitch. Fouled away, strike one.
Again, an 86-mile-an-hour changeup, 0-1.
This is Jarren Duran. 396 in April, 236, 192 in June.
Throwing a lot of fastballs up early. He was hitting them, and then they started to change the eye level on Duran. And the score told us before the game, now it becomes the game of cat and mouse. Duran's going to catch up to the pitchers the way they're throwing to him.
Here's the 0-1. Ball.
Let's think about Duran last year against the Yankees, struggled mightily. It was just an off year for him. But he was 0 for 27 with 13 strikeouts against the Yankees. Already 2 hits. So not 6 for 48 career-wise.
1-1. Ball. 2-1. It's getting a little dicey.
For all you've seen Michael King this season, this is not the sharp Michael King with the strikes.
No, he's a little bit behind on the changeup, missing it away, and usually has really good command of that sweeping slider there. He's missing to that so far.
And he knows that this is his last hitter, no matter what.
They got to get it out here, though. They just got to. And the pitch. And that's going to tie the game. And the out is made of the force at first. Hernandez scores, and we are tied at 2. But that error by Torres, man, cost us a run.
See the Yankees playing back, too, especially on the right side. Going to concede the tie run. I'll make a pitching change.
So Michael King is out.
Sunday night, Yankees, Red Sox, King out. Wandy Peralta coming in.
And Wandy Peralta coming in for the Yankees. Left-hander out of the bullpen, looks like. As we take a commercial break, right now we are tied at 2 apiece between the Red Sox and the Yankees. Man, these are the kind of plays that just make your head scratch. Like how I just want to know how Glaber was so flat-footed he didn't pay attention to where that ball was. That's really frustrating. So frustrating. We had held the Red Sox in check. And instead, we are in a tie game. Smash the like button.
Should have been on first base.
Oh, wow.
Instead, after Gleyber Torres didn't come off second base, that's where Kike went. Good bunt by Pablo Reyes, put him into third base, and then Jaron Duran brought him in. So the mistake
that was hard.
Yankees, and it's a new ball game, 2-2, with a new pitcher on the mound, Wandy Peralta, the lefty. And now each team with an error, and Verdugo comes up. He's had some big hits. The Red Sox.
So now Alex Verdugo can give the Red Sox the lead here in the top of the 8th. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike one by Wandy Peralta. Good pitch inside. In 30 games this season, 2.70 ERA, 26 and 2/3 inning, 15% walk rate, 21% strikeout rate below, and the pitch is a ball. 1-1.
Peralta can run his fastball up to 96, 97 with that two-seamer, but it's his changeup. That's his best pitch and out pitch.
Excellent to Verdugo.
And the pitch.
The Red Sox order with Verdugo, Yoshida on deck, and then Devers.
Here's a 2-1. Grounder. Fielded by Rizzo. Throws it over to Peralta. Spats on the base at first and gets the out. So, headed to the bottom of the 8th, the Red Sox get 1 run. Get 1 run on 1 hit. 1 man left on base. Off the big error by Gleyber Torres not fielding that ball. And at the end of the day, we are tied at 2 between the Red Sox and the New York Yankees. If I'm the Yankees, I try to score here in this bottom half of the 8th because that way we score. All we got to do is get those 3 outs in the 9th inning, and we win. It's that simple. Wow, I just found the American Gladiators channel, ladies and gentlemen, a show that I used to watch back in the day with Mike Adamle, former GM of Raw, and Larry Zonka, Hall of Fame running back of the Miami Dolphins. Wow, who would have thought I would have went and revisited my childhood on YouTube again? It's like what people have said, all along. YouTube is the closest thing to a time machine that we will have in our lives. It really is that close. All right, guys, bottom of the 8th inning.
Baseball presented by Casamigos Tequila, brought to you by those who drink it. Jaron Duran figures in this one. A little ground ball to second, enough to bring in a man from third, and it's a 2-2 ball game.
That wasn't Justin Turner's hand.
For the Red Sox, and he will face Giancarlo Stanton, who has taken Pivetta out of the yard 3 times in his career.
Giancarlo pinch hitting,
Here recognizes who's in the batter's box.
getting himself a standing ovation. Looking for that home run. Hopefully we get it, at least. I know we can't rely on the long ball, but it'd be nice if we get one here.
It's okay. We're going to make an adjustment.
Nick Pivetta. Sounds like a referee name. I think of Dick Pivetta. 5.57 ERA, 51 2/3 innings. Strikeout rate over league average and high over league average in walk rate. In the pitch. Ball. Lays off an 81-mile-an-hour curve for ball 1.
Time of the count, he's behind 1-0. 5 homers, 12 RBIs for Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the pitch. Grounder and second pitch. Reyes fields it. Makes the out for the first out of the inning.
3 career homers against Pivetta, but he has never had a career pinch hit home run. Imagine for Cabrera at shortstop, so I'd like to see Volpe as you see Pivetta throw that curveball.
And it stayed up right there. She hit it hard, but straight negative launch angle on the ground.
And now Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, he swings the first one.
Kiner fouls it off, strike 1.
Yankees made those defensive changes in the outfield. Kiner-Falefa bats for Calhoun, who came out of the game.
Strike 2.
One from Pivetta, the starter turned reliever for the Red Sox.
Pitch by Pivetta. Ball.
97 miles an hour on that one.
97-mile-an-hour fastball. Ball 2.
Usually what happens when you go to the bullpen and you're more maximum effort, your velocity will jump a bit.
And the pitch. Grounder. Fielded by Devers. Fields it. Quick throw, and he got him.
Nice play, Tristan Casas.
Heck of a play by Devers to Casas on the scoop.
Those are in between bounces right there.
For the second out, 2 away.
You can't back up. You'll get run over. Steady has to hold his ground. Knows it's going to skip him with the dew of the grass. When he gets the grass, the next grass, he stays with it.
Here's Gleyber Torres as Casas' right foot stays on the back.
Here's the pitch. And Torres, that's a 1-0, ball 1.
Chance here for Gleyber, who you've got to believe is kicking himself inside for that misplay at second base when he let the ball go right by him.
Here's the 1-0, ball 2.
Had very little success starting for the Red Sox. An ERA of well over 5. Right, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. Check swing.
3-0.
3-0.
Let's give him the green light here. The way Rizzo's been swinging the bat as of late. 2 outs. Redemption time.
Knowing Gleyber, he's probably going to take. Knowing him. Oh, fouled off, strike 1. I was wrong.
Just like you were thinking there.
Gets it out front. The only thing was just a little too much in for him.
Obviously, he hits the fastball 52% of the time. 10 home runs, 16% against all other pitches. 1 home run. Ball. Well, that'd be nice if Rizzo could get himself a big hit.
There are still a few good ideas left in the world. Ours was to make our own tequila. Grab a glass, amigo. Our casa is your casa.
It'd be super great.
There's no many times I've said that to my Reds
Since the start of this season,
Rizzo with a shot.
Let's put it this way. Casamigo is present at the Perez Rivera household.
Nick Pivetta with a Red Sox bullpen over his right shoulder, quiet. Will now deal with Rizzo. And Pivetta's been much better in his last 5 outings, just 1 run on 3 hits.
April to May, 53 games, OPS of 880, 304 average, 11 home runs. June, 140 so far. And the pitch. Rizzo. Shallow center field, but it's playable. Jerry Duran makes a play, and that's going to end the inning. Headed to the top of the 9th, so no runs, no hits, 1 walk, no one left on base. Headed to the top of the 9th through 8. We are tied at 2 here in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Excuse me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is Game 5 of the NBA Finals between the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat. And I think game is supposed to start at 8:30 Eastern time here on the Louis. Well, I don't know if I'm doing the game tomorrow or not. I'm contemplating whether to do that game or whether to do a baseball game. So I'm not really too sure. But, we for sure will find out if I'm up for it or not. Denver leads 3-1. It's crazy. A lot of people have not really enjoyed the finals that much. It just feels like people said it kind of feels one-sided. I was super excited, but I just feel like Miami's not doing enough for me, and it's gotten to the point where it's been Nuggets domination kind of throughout. And I thought that Magic Man kind of made a point. It's kind of reminded me in a way, and I kind of thought about this too, that it's kind of the way that it was when 2014 happened. A different guy steps up when you least expect it. Here's Clay Holmes.
29 games this year, 2.63 ERA, good strikeout rate, walk rate a little bit above average. And he'll give you the sinker slider.
Yeah, on the left is more of the traditional slider, and notice the movement profile, just 2 inches on the glove side movement. But the sweeper, look at how much more glove side movement, up to 16 inches of sweeping action on that pitch.
24 of his 29 appearances this year have been scoreless, and he's got to deal with the middle of the Red Sox order. Yoshida first up, and a 97-mile-an-hour sinker in there for strike 1.
And they've been pounding him the entire series. And he's such a good fastball hitter away.
Rafael Devers on deck. Back-to-back 97-mile-an-hour sinkers, now 0-2. There is Devers with his 11 homers at Yankee Stadium.
And the pitch is going to be a foul.
Tremendous movement from Clay Holmes so far tonight in those first 3 pitches. When you have that kind of movement, you're not really shooting for the corners. You just let it eat.
Pitch, and that's going to be fouled away on the right side by first base where Rizzo's at for a foul, 0-2.
Absolutely nasty, the left-handed hitters. You have Yoshida and Devers back-to-back. And I get it. This is your closer. This is your guy. But Peralta has just been nasty on lefties all season long.
And the pitch.
Up the middle.
Up the middle.
To his right,
Nice play by Torres. Needed to make up for that stupid blunder in the 8th. That ended up costing us a run.
That brings up Devers, who, beyond the 11 home runs at Yankee Stadium, has just traditionally hit Yankee pitching. Career homers against the Yankees, 7 more than Ted Williams hit.
And the pitch is a strike.
97 top of the zone.
With that nasty movement,
they got a quick 0-1 count.
Ball with authority. Most likely it has to be the opposite way.
Endeavors do it again. This one,
and slice. Oh, what a play by LeMay. No, he won't get him. No, not in time, but a hell of an effort, though.
Couldn't get enough on the throw, and Devers is aboard, and it was a good throw.
It's a good throw and a really good deke by Anthony Rizzo as well. Just stood straight there. Accurate throw. He knew that he had to let it go in a hurry. He did. Anthony Rizzo just nonchalant at first, but Devers got down the line pretty quick.
All right, so Devers aboard. Turner, who homered in the 2nd inning. One of those porch shots, the only ballpark it would have left. Holmes misses now with a man on.
All right, so the count is 1-0. Red Sox with a runner on first. Hell of a play by DJ LeMay, just couldn't get him out. The 1-0. Slow roller. That'll be a double play. Oh. Double play to end the inning. 5-4-3 to end the inning.
Double play ends the inning. Donaldson, Bowers, LeMay, do up in the bottom of the 9th for the tie game.
All right. Donaldson, Bowers, and LeMayu coming up. And we are tied, headed to the bottom of the 9th inning. We are tied at 2. Yankees with a chance to win it here in, as you would say, regulation. Well, hopefully this great Gleyber Torres blunder doesn't come back to bite us. And so far, it's okay. We're tied. Hopefully we could just win it right here in the bottom of the 9th and call this series a wrap. Because like I said before, that would be hella awesome to end this one. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at the double play through the T-Mobile multi-view. Hope they got a great hop. He flipped to Torres and
big double play to get Turner out there at first. And now, hopefully, we get ourselves a walk-off. I don't care if it's a base on balls. I don't care if it's a single, double, triple, home run, whatever. Kelly Jansen, 3.48, 20 2/3 innings. Strikeout rate of 26, but he has a walk rate of 13. Above average walk rate.
Donaldson, Bowers, LeMayu.
Former Dodgers closer. Josh Donaldson, 146 average. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run.
3-3 since the big fella Aaron Judge sprained his toe.
Wait, 3-3? That means that the Yankees were at 35 and 25. That's not much. Only 500 ball. So we're at 500.
Last Yankee walk-off against the Red Sox, Josh Donaldson singled in the 10th back in 2022.
And the pitch. Ball.
His first pitch misses down and away.
Anthony Volpe is not getting any at-bats. He's playing shortstop. Something isn't right. And the pitch. Foul away. Strike one. Guys, hit the like.
He came back from that hamstring injury in his first game, hit 2 home runs.
And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Jansen there, backdoor slider.
Kenley Jansen has somewhat reinvented himself this year, throwing a little harder with a little less cut. And featuring that slider that you just saw.
Here's the 1-2. Jansen pitching from the stretch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 94 miles an hour on the fastball. And that's a cutter. As Donaldson swings and misses, he's out on strikes, 1 away.
Yes, you're going to see this more of a 4-seam rider coming right at you. Not a whole lot of cut, but that's got some action on it, up in the zone.
Big out.
Bowers 0 for 3 tonight.
Jake Bowers 0 for 3. And the pitch is a strike. 94 mile an hour cutter down the middle, strike 1.
Mayhew on deck. 0-1.
Oh, yeah, we know he's such a clown. He is a clown, but this game was lost by Gabriel Torres if we lose this game.
Saker went out of the zone.
And you can make the case that the Red Sox should be up 2-0 right now. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2. Carter once again. 1-2.
Yankees have homered in 8 straight games. They have not hit a home run tonight. Finley's going to have to hurry here.
And the 1-2. And it's fielded. Oh, man, fielded. Gets the play. Kiki Hernandez makes the play for the second out, 2 away. Damn, I thought it was a base hit.
From the play, first game and second, it's like you'll be moving all over the diamond, but this one right here can't make it. We've seen the straight arm from center field from shortstop. Now we see it going away from first.
That's an out.
Awkward catch there.
DJ LeMahieu.
And pitch, strike.
Hit 0-1. First series of the season, these two teams, each team has won 1 game. Boston Friday, Yankees Saturday. We're 2-2 in the 9th.
Here's the 0-1, 2-2 tie. And LeMahieu into the glove of Jansen. They throw it to Casas, and that's it. And we are going to extra innings, so through 9. We are going to extras, man. As LeMahieu hits it well, right up the middle. But right, Jansen fields it, makes the play. So through 9, headed to extras, we are tied at 2. So we've got bonus cantos, as Michael K would say. Extra baseball here in the top of the 10th. Smash a like, hit the subscribe, make sure to share the stream. How is it possible Volpe is playing shortstop and he's got no at-bats? Yeah, you tell me. Aaron Boone is a klutz. I don't know what he's doing. It's ridiculous. I didn't even check who bats for this inning. All right, so we got we got Marinaccio for the Yankees. And Trenton Casas is batting up right now, leadoff.
Michael Eve, star of the game from this one, will be on the show. Eddie will have his biggest storylines as we head to the middle of June. One-on-one with Nikolai Jokic, which means he's going to score a lot of points. Nuggets 1 win away from the NBA title.
I like that. Aaron Buffoon. I like that. That's a good name.
ESPN, as soon as we are done, and on the ESPN app.
I like that one. Aaron Buffoon. That's a good
Red
one.
Sox are sending out, looks like Adam Duvall, who's going to go to second base to plumb. Ron Marinaccio is the 6th Yankee pitcher.
I can't stand this.
Have we settled in what we call this? A bonus runner, ghost runner?
3.68 ERA, 29 in the third innings.
Blinded by the light. I mean, I'm up there, yeah. Blinded by the flight of the runner.
K rate 31%, way above average.
I like Manfred's man.
9% above average, 11% walk rate, 3% above Major League average.
Expression.
Well, if that's the case, then there is Duvall at second. Tristan Casas and Marinaccio start out 10th inning. Marinaccio pours one right down the middle at 94.
All right, so we got ourselves a strike.
Not allowed an earned run at 7 of his last 8. Opponents are hitting 0-91, 3 for 33 in that span.
Runner on second. 0-1. And the pitch. Ball. Good block by Trevino.
The numbers that Peralta has had against lefties are unbelievable.
They're unbelievable. Coming into this game against lefties.
Hit the like, hit the subscribe.
You're looking at an OPS of .029. That's just one hit that he had allowed against lefties. He had 2 lefties coming up and surprised me a little bit. Yet he only threw that.
The pitch. Slow roller.
Just
let it go.
Wisely went to first.
Really smart.
They have to bring the infield in here with Kike Hernandez coming up, and Kike's been flying open the entire season. More pull than right center as we've seen him in the past. Has to stay up the middle here. If he tries the pull, it could play right into the Yankees' hand.
Here's Enrique. Kike Hernandez. 1 out. Infield is in. Runner on third. 1 out. Tied at 2, top of the 10th here in extras. And the pitch. Fouled away. Strike 1.
Marinacccio's goal here is to keep a ball on the ground. If you're not going to strike,
This doesn't seem like a real rivalry anymore. The players that we once had in this rivalry, they're long gone. So that's why it doesn't feel like the rivalry that it once did. It's all gone now. And the pitch. Ball.
Marinaccio's best swing and miss pitch is a changer, even with a righty-on-righty combo here. He does have an improving sweeper, though.
The Yankees are a little bit better than Boston. Here's the 1-1. And it's through for a base hit, and the Red Sox are going to take the lead.
103 miles an hour off the bat, no doubt about it.
And the Red Sox are now up 3-2 as Hernandez gets himself a base hit.
Last 2 at-bats for Kike, both in the 5-6 hole.
Gleyber Torres, man. If we lose, this is your damn fault. This is your damn fault if we lose this one.
Big hit.
Sweepers don't sweep. They stay on plane, and they're very good at it.
Man, god damn it, man. And the pitch. Strike.
Chris Martin is now warming up for the Red Sox.
And the 0-1.
There's so much about the advantage base runners have, how difficult it is for catchers to throw out base stealers. And there's just a couple of stolen bases on the year. When they throw over.
looks like we got ourselves our first buffer of the entire stream. I got to give it up to this streaming site. They've been on point, and in terms of my internet's been able to hold up. So I gotta admit that that's just great. But we got a little bit of a buffer now, so I'm gonna try to refresh the page, and hopefully we can get this going once again. Why does it keep putting Arizona in Detroit? I don't get.
It's on the year.
We got a 1-1 count. Boston's up 3-2. And the pitch. Snap throw to first. Or was that already? Did that already happen? You see the other NY team, the Mets, underachieving. Yeah, they've been even more crap.
And it's just a couple of stolen bases on the year.
Pretty sure it's throwing.
And they throw over.
Yes, snap throw. Oh my God. Let's get out of this and go back to the Go streams, see if that works.
All right, welcome to Oops Tonight here at the Volume.
No, that's not what I was trying to click. I don't even know how I got here when I was trying to get over here. Yeah. Let's go back to this streaming site and see if we could get this going again.
Yes, had that big sacrifice, very effective.
Right now, 2 outs, runner on first.
Runners to second and
And
third.
the pitch. Wow, that was hit to deep to left field. Did he get it? Oh, what a catch.
What a catch in left field.
Was that Jake Bowers? Wow, what a heck of a play.
Read, and what a great catch, making a bit of a mark when it comes to great catches in left field.
Wow, that's a big play. That would have put the Red Sox up 3 runs if he didn't catch that ball. Had to leap and made a hell of a play. So the Red Sox get 1 run on 1 hit as the runners put on second. So right now headed to the bottom of the 10th inning. Last chance for the Yankees. Right now the Red Sox lead 3-2. And not only that, Anthony Volpe is going to bat third in the lineup. He's going to bat third in the lineup in this inning coming up. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Jay says the fan, you see, I'm watching on ESPN. Jay says the fans of these two teams carry the rivalry more than the players do. They even have cheated the same way. They had leads in all 3 games, the series against the Braves, and choked. Well, let's face it, the Braves have always been better than them. And that's considering the fact that both teams only have 2 world championships.
Beautiful.
Well, make it 3 with the Milwaukee Braves in
1957.
The call on the field is confirmed. It is a catch. Boston loses their challenge.
Wait, they thought he didn't catch the ball?
It appears if it was going to go over the wall, but it was
It's a catch.
heck of a play by Billy McKinney. With the review done, we'll take
Billy
a timeout.
McKinney made the
And guy
play.
that caught
I'm
it
sorry. I
lead
thought it
off
was Jake
bottom
Bowers.
of the 10th.
I guess he's out of the game. And they probably moved McKinney to left. I didn't take notice. All right, so the Yankees are going to be batting in just a second. So they were just reviewing to see if Billy McKinley made the catch. Red Sox were arguing and complaining and believing that the ball came off of his glove and went into the stands, which I don't see it because you could clearly see that the ball caught Webb into his glove like damn Spider-Man as he made a hell of a play. And let's face it, that play saved 2 runs. If it wasn't for him, we most likely pretty much lose, probably much more easier. So we have a chance because we're only down 1. It probably had to be Alex Cora. His dumbass had to challenge that call. He knows damn well it's a catch. It's like he's doing dumb stuff ever since he got caught cheating on that 2017 Astros team. And then he got questioned about that 2018 Red Sox team that won the championship. Nothing new here.
Chris Martin is in the background. Billy McKinney with the outstanding play at the wall is in the foreground. He'll lead off for the Yankees. They'll have the runner at second. Manfred's man, if you will, to start the bottom of the 10th. But Pablo Reyes really thought that he got it, and it would have been his first of the year. He hit it really well.
What is Cora arguing about?
Continues to have a
You
conversation
can't argue,
with the
dude.
umpires.
He made the play.
Instant replay confirmed the call on the field.
Well, this would have been a home run in 18 different Major League ballparks, including Fenway.
And I'll tell you this, I would argue that on a regular night with no wind, it would have been a home run here. But it's been windy and it's been blowing towards right field. So that man right there, ay bendito sea el Señor, Virgen de la Altagracia. No can do. Let's go play defense.
LeMahieu is off second base.
I bet you David Cole looked at him when Eduardo Perez started swinging.
He was
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
McKinney hit that dump.
Billy McKinney with a huge play. Can he capitalize and tie this game? Bottom of the 10th. Red Sox lead 3-2. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, up and in. Strike 2.
Right above his hands.
Perfectly executed pitch there from Martin.
Yankees saw him Friday night. He threw 10 pitches. It was a perfect 8th inning for him.
Smash it like it, that, subscribe.
Tall, lanky, right
And the pitch.
That's
ball 1 and 2.
Game's had everything. Some really good defense, some mistakes, a whole bunch of pitchers.
Both mistakes led to runs. Could you imagine that? And the pitch. And McKinney hits it to right, and it's going to be playable. LeMahieu is going to back the tag. Here's a throw, and he's going to slide in. So 1 out. So the Yankees are 90 feet away from tying the game at 3.
Good base running there by DJ LeMahieu.
So good base up running by DJ LeMahieu right there.
This ballpark really well. It was going to be caught by Verdugo. Gets back to the bag. Not even a perfect throw would get him.
And here's Jose Trevino with, again, the infield in trying to prevent the tying
Let's see,
run.
Jose. Can he tie it? Swing, foul ball, strike 1.
Like that ball up. Figure if it's up, it's a good chance I'm going to get it up in the air and maybe to the outfield.
That's what he's looking at right there.
Tickets punch Men's College World Series. Florida, Wake Forest, Virginia, TCU, Oral Roberts, LSU.
Those other ones on your screen: Florida, Wake Forest, Virginia, TCU, LSU, and Oral Roberts.
Boone only cares about the home run ball,
This guy will be interesting.
considering that he wasn't a home run hitter. Here's the 0-1. Ball, 1-1.
On this field right now is Trevino.
I would doubt that the contact play is on here with 1 out. DJ LeMahieu at third base, infield in. And make sure it probably goes through with DJ Speed. And then
Brian Dumbo was the one who decided to bring him back. Brian Dumbo decided to bring Aaron Buffon.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 swings that he has taken. Both pitches nowhere near the strike zone. This pitch way inside, up and in.
Go down in the way here.
All right, we got a 1-2 count.
Stay up. 1 and
And
2.
the pitch. Hit on the hands. Yeah, but the bat, he swung the bat. If he didn't swing, he would have been on base.
almost a nice smile on Trevino's face from the splitter coming at you. dancing towards you. Get off of me.
He hit that ball like if that ball was crawling on his back. Runner on third, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Second out of the inning. 2 away. Yankees down to their last hitter. Yankees down to their last out, as Michael K would say. Like I said, Gleyber Torres, this is your damn fault if we lose this game. Your damn fault.
Here's Anthony Volpe. He is in a slump of his own.
Anthony Volpe is hitting. Penny tied the game despite his slump. And that's a strike.
Corner 95.
He struggled on pitches in. This hitter should stay in the entire time.
We are at an unmanageable 3 hours. We have passed the 3-hour mark. Here's the 0-1.
That's a good
strike 2. Yankees down to their last strike.
The catcher wanted it, but it was certainly a strike. And now he's ahead of Volpe 0-2.
That was a big mistake right there when you talk about little.
Thank you. How many times I said that crap? Crowd trying to chant Volpe down 0-2, but they'll probably boo him if he strikes out. Because he is in a slump. Yankees down to their last strike. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. 97 miles an hour. Still 0-2.
Friday night, you talk about busting a slump. This was how close Volpe was to ending it. Subsequently was retired. The Red Sox won the game.
So the Red Sox are about to take 2 out of 3?
Now in an 0-2 hole against the big righty Martin. Here it comes.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. What'd I tell ya?
Win the game 3-2.
What'd I tell ya? Did Volpe miss on the walk-off? Yeah, he did. It was a foul ball, and then he flied out on Friday night. And tonight, Martin strikes him out to end the ball game. And ladies and gentlemen, the Boston Red Sox come in with a big win here in Yankee Stadium. Take 2 out of 3 from the Yankees as they win by the score of 3-2. Tough loss for the Yankees, and I'm going to say it again. This is Gleyber Torres' fault because of that stupid nonchalant fielding play when that ball was thrown in by Jake Bauer that allowed what's-his-face to go to second base. And then after that, the Red Sox ended up scoring with the infield in on with the infield back on a ground ball. And just like that, the Yankees lose a tough one. So then the Yankees now move to 38-29. Red Sox are now back at 500. They get their 16th win on the road this season. Yeah, this is a real tough loss, man. 3-2, and then next week we're in Boston for 3 games. I think it's for 3 or 4 games. I would have to check the schedule, but I'm guessing it might be a 3 or 4 game set. I'm gonna take a guess and say 3, but I know we're in Fenway. But man, that is a freaking tough loss right there. Very, very tough loss. And once again, Aaron Boone shows you the master that he is at blowing games away. A master at work. My kind of question is, I know I would have let Chase kind of finish the inning and go through one more batter, or at least 2 more batters through 6, because they didn't throw a lot of pitches. But you know. Oh my God, Aaron Boone is the worst manager in the history of mankind. Can't stand him to death. All right, ladies and gentlemen, though. Yankees lose a tough one, 3-2. Boston wins, so congratulations to the Boston Red Sox, and they earned this win despite the fact that you could have made the case they could have won this game earlier. Then we got control of the game, and then we just screwed up. Guys, hit the like as you guys come in or as you exit the stream as well, because I'm about to, pretty much call it a night and stuff like that. Like I said, I respect the Red Sox, but I just don't like them, obviously, because it's a rivalry thing, so that's why. But anyway, guys, have a wonderful night. Appreciate you guys. Yankees lose this one 3-2, tough loss. And Red Sox win, they go to 500. Yankees go to now 9 games over 500. So now they're 3-4 without Aaron Judge in the lineup since he got injured against the Dodgers. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Continue to like, continue to share, continue to subscribe. Bless up, live, laugh, love. We chat, we stream together with family for life. Like, share, and subscribe as always. And you already know the drill. I am gone. Take care. Hit those likes on the way out.
So many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan, I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're two different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me because, you can't